Hey, let's go, everybody. We're gonna make some progress. I am going to stream for about 3 hours. Let me load up my save file real quick. Oh, click the wrong button. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, so last episode we defeated Flannery? I think we defeated Flannery. Oh, bet we did. Defeated Flannery. So my team is healed up, right? Alright, let me take a quick peek at him. I haven't seen him for a while. Okay, so we got Clamps. We got Charlie. Pollution. Pollution's carrying the team easily. Nurse Joy's carrying the team too with her healing powers. And her Zappy Zap. Pretty much making every other Pokemon ride the lightning. Robin, we can go ahead and put back in the PC. I don't think we need Robin. Robin's pretty much an HM slave, so we don't really need it. I think we're done with the HMs that they would have, that Robin would have. Think so? Alright, so we'll put Robin away. And then we get to head back and battle our dad. Get to destroy him. We get Surf, which we can teach to Clamps. That'll be a fantastic way. Oh, hey there, buddy. Oh, I just want to make it past you. Oh, hey. I battle you already? Really? Huh. I think I battled. Oh, I about missed the item. Not a max either. Otherwise, I plan on getting through. Oh, dang. We battled all these trainers, huh? Did I battle this trainer too? Really? What trainers did I not battle? Oh, shoot. Do we have that rock? Oh, gosh. Darn it. I just put them in the PC, too. We can get past it, though. We can go around. I really don't want to get Robin out of the PC again. Really don't want to. We can go around, though, and go all the way up. You know what we could do? Now that we got the go-go goggles, we can literally run through the desert. Run through the desert. See if there's any wild encounters that'd be worth getting anyways. What do you have? Bright powder. Okay, so right there in that fortress, we could get a fossil. But we don't even... I probably won't even get it because it's going to be random anyways. I don't think it'll be too worthwhile. We can go ahead and skip past right up here. Oh, I got you to battle. They had all these other trainers over here, which is fine. Oh, your Pokemon look like serious actors. I had to ask you for an engagement. Bet, fight me. Fight me! But we're gonna run all the way back through the Meteor Falls, and we'll go through there, go through that way. Just because I really don't want to get Rock Smash. It's kind of a backwards way to get there, but I mean, clearly I think it'd be a lot faster to get Rock Smash, but that just shows you how dedicated I am to not wanting to go get an HM slave again. Even though we could probably teach somebody Rock Smash. And we're going to be getting to the area pretty soon that we could delete it off them anyways. But I just don't want to. Plus we would take the scenic route anyways. Otherwise, I plan on battling the... We'll plan on battling the dad. Getting through him. Could potentially get over to Winona and defeat her too. I think she's the flying type. I think that's her name, Winona. Get her. Otherwise, it's been a relatively just chill kind of day. I'm trying to get my sleep habits improved a lot more too. That's taken a lot of time and energy. Didn't help that I ate a lot of delicious food before bed. That always screws me right at the end of the night, but I feel like some nights... I feel like there's not enough time in a day to like eat when you're trying to like bulk and gain weight. Like one thing I've just noticed, it's a struggle for me to ironically, like when I'm not trying to gain weight, I can gain weight like easy. Like, it's not that hard at all. But when I'm like actually like putting emphasis on it and want to gain weight, I feel like that's when you can't gain the weight as easily. Kind of a catch-22, man. It takes a while though too. So you just gotta be kind with yourself and give yourself patience when you're trying to gain weight. It all takes time. I always think about it whenever I'm trying to like eat, because you pretty much have to almost like overeat, like eat your calorie. You have to eat like a surplus of calories, so you're overeating. And sometimes it feels like you almost like hurt to like put on like extra calories if you're doing it like in a short session, which I don't recommend, which I do sometimes, and I try to limit that because I feel like that's not as healthy for the body. Extremes are not good for it. But trying to do that, but sometimes you just hurt, and I'm like, dude, this is weird, because it's like when I was big, I used to be like 315 pounds. And every time I say that to people, they're like, wow, you used to be big? Like, they, like, oh, I never would have guessed. I never would have guessed. It's like, this is funny. I find it kind of humorous. Oh, we got this trainer. That's fine. I don't think I battled any of these trainers. I think I skipped through all of them, mostly because our Pokemon were relatively over-leveled. I thought they were, but then here we went against Flannery, and she pretty much destroyed me the first time and showing me that we were not over-leveled. We were probably right about to the level, which is fine. Everybody will level up relatively quick, though, too. Not too concerned. We could be a little under-leveled, too, because it's not like I have to... Ooh, she wants me to slide in her DMs. Bet. I love forward people. I love the... Both of us, we collect ashes. We battle Pokemon too. Ooh. What do you do with the ashes? You make the flutes, like the guy over here? Because you can make flutes over here. And I can't remember if they're one-time items or if they're not. I want to say they're almost one-time items. Use Aurora Beam on you. I can use... I'm saving Overheat, because I have a good strat with that. If you didn't see the last episode, oh, you're putting Clamps to sleep? No, please. Not what I wanted. But we can save that Overheat because we have a white herb. So I can use Overheat and it won't even affect my special stat at all. Like my special stat will just be not even drained whatsoever, which will be a beautiful thing in itself. Alright, Victory Bell's gonna die next turn. That Fire Spin will kill the rest of it. And then we just gotta take down the Goldeen. But back with like trying to gain weight, like it takes time and effort, and you just have to be patient with yourself. And then I also remind myself that I'm just more like, oh, you're gonna use, oh no, that's not the way I wanted to use the white herb. Maybe I should have waited to, that's fine. Maybe I should have waited to put it on it before the battle. That probably would have made a little bit more sense. Hey, you live and you learn. Oh well. Not the end of the world. But... oh, flinch. Thank you. Is it down? Down for the count? Oh, just about there. Oh, Aurora Beam, you're out. Bye-bye, Goldeen. But it does take a lot of time and patience, and... I'll get there, just slowly. Like, when I was big, though, back to that, like, story. Or back to those, like... I don't know if it's a story, necessarily, but back to those, like, just... whatever. You guys know what I mean. Back to that information, that when I was really, like, big, I did not feel any, like, signs of, like, hurt. Like, when I would just, like, overeat, binge, like, I... did not feel any of that stuff, and that's just being completely honest. Ooh, I'll battle you. Yeah, that's fine. I did not feel any signs, like, I didn't feel like I had hurt. I didn't feel any of that. And I just didn't recognize the actual signs of my body. Like, they could have been there, I just didn't feel it. And I was just that numb to all the stuff, which is weird. It's weird to, like, just think that. It's like, now that I'm, like, just so in touch with my body compared to, like, way before, like, I'm just super hyper aware of all the stuff that's going on. Sometimes it's a good thing and a blessing. Sometimes it's a blessing and a curse, though. But anyways, can I battle both of these at the same time? That'd be kind of nice. Oh, thank you. But like, I notice all the signs of my body and everything. Like, just if I overeat or just feel like complete dookie and just gross. And it's like, it's harder to eat more calories. The only way that I've noticed that it's like a little bit easier to eat more calories compared to normal is when I put different like oils on stuff. Like I'll put like avocado oil or olive oil or sesame oil. Like I'll throw that kind of stuff on there. And that stuff's pretty much not empty calories per se. It has like the nutrients and has like the other stuff to like help your cholesterol, help your blood pressure and everything. Like all the oils that I've been adding to stuff have some health benefit. Like it's not like I'm just adding vegetable oil to stuff and it's like that would be terrible for you and you're just asking for a shorter lifespan if you're adding vegetable oil. Like I get that you're a bulk on a budget, but you got to invest in some like good quality olive oil or something instead. That's not going to be beneficial in the slightest for you. Let's go ahead and just use overheat on this thing. Actually, it's going to have thick fat. I'm guessing it will have thick fat, and then it probably won't even take much damage at all. So the overheat would probably be relatively useless. We'll probably use stop on it. But it's like olive oil definitely helps with like clearing out like your blood vessels, helps your body run. I've just listened to a lot of cardiologists, and they talk about it where olive oil essentially will just do so much benefits for your body. It's crazy, like all the benefits that it does. Like olive oil is so good for you, so beneficial. The cardiologist was talking about. He's like pretty much olive oil or pretty much eating food is just the gateway to getting more olive oil in your body. And I'm like, oh my god, that's funny. Like it just does so many like benefits for you. I don't think you should eat it in excess though, like anything, like everything in moderation. Unless you're going like more on a bulk season, you're trying to gain weight, like that's fine. But if you're just like drinking it straight up, I don't know how beneficial that would be for you. I haven't looked up many studies or anything either, which I want to try to. When I say stuff that I'm like definitely like strong viewpoints on, I want to make sure that I have like the evidence to back it up. Like I don't want to like say something like a clear statement and say this is completely true without a doubt unless there's actual studies on it. So, but olive oil is definitely one of those things. Like I've just heard like multiple like cardiologists, doctors, like it is very good for you. Olive oil just all around. But they talk about like food too. It's like people will sit here and get into supplements and take different supplements and everything. Like supplements are nice, but I think the food is the best bet because your food, you're gonna get all the nutrients in compared to just taking a supplement. Like it's just that vitamin at a higher dose where you're just getting just purely that like actual like vitamin or those little micronutrients. You're not getting like all the other stuff with it. Food is like the best medicine. You just gotta, I think the biggest thing that's helped me with losing weight, feeling a lot better, feeling healthier is just recognizing what I eat and recognizing how I feel after I eat. That's been some of the biggest things that's helped me with having a healthier lifestyle. Also just switching out like different stuff. Like instead of eating like regular like pasta with like very little nutrients in it, I buy pasta like whole grain pasta now, and I'll eat the whole grain, and it's full of fiber and everything. Fiber's delicious. The fiber is actually like I guess I don't want to say it's delicious because that doesn't really make sense, but the fiber's so like good for you where it'll pretty much help you like harden up your stool. So if you're having trouble going to the bathroom, it'll help you. And then fiber will also help clear out your blood vessels and your arteries. Like it'll latch onto that plaque that's in your arteries and your veins and everything in your body. And it'll literally take that stuff with it and help clean out your blood vessels and stuff, which is really good for you. Like getting all that like built up plaque out of there. Like I wouldn't just go recommend just taking scoops of fiber like supplements or anything. Like clearly you want to eat the food. You're lighting a campfire. Make sure you have water handy. Yeah, I know. You don't want the fire to spread. Because only you can prevent wildfires, kids. Only you. No. But I think about that. What was I saying now? Oh, fiber. Like, I wouldn't say, like, just go eat a bunch of fiber at once. Like, you gotta slowly get your body used to it. Like, that's one thing that I learned a little bit more the hard way, is I feel like I went, like, down the rabbit hole and I just ate way too much fiber right at once. And I felt like I had, like, a kidney stone. And I went into the doctor, and they ran blood tests on me. And I was, like, freaking out. I thought I had, like, a kidney stone, or I thought I had, like, a hernia and shit. And only to find out, like, I just had, like, too much fiber, and I talked to them about it, and they're like, yeah, your blood work came back, like, really good and everything. Like, there's nothing really too much wrong with you. And I told them about the fiber. They're like, yeah. They're like, you're probably eating too much fiber at once. I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, oops. But now I eat, like, a lot of fiber regularly, and my body is, like, used to it. But fiber is very good for you, because there's just so many different, like, benefits with it. It helps keep you full. Like, if you're trying to lose weight, that's also a nice thing. Like, if you're trying to, like, cut down weight, it's good for you. I mean, I just eat fiber all around because of all the benefits. Plus, I can eat a pretty decent amount though too, even with the fiber now, because my body is, like, used to it and adapted to it. Like, I eat a whole box of pasta pretty much each day, and that's got, like, probably about 50 grams of fiber in the whole box. It's a lot of fiber. I think the recommended is, like, 35 or so. I eat a little bit more than that, just not gonna hurt. My body's also used to it to the point though too, and it's so helpful. And I feel like that's one thing that's helped my blood work just get so much better. Plus it helps, like, I think, lower, like, your blood pressure. It'll also help lower your blood sugar if you need that, or just assistance with that. Which I have my blood sugar, like, I just did a blood test in August. Did a fasting where you gotta fast and then you go in. It's for a work thing. And I got to see, like, where all my stuff ranged at, like my cholesterol, like, because it's pretty much like the gateway to, like, this program to get cheaper health insurance, because you prove you take care of yourself, the less hospital bills that you'll have later on. I mean, it makes sense, right? So we might actually keep you in, because I don't feel like anybody else would be very effective against you. We'll keep you in, use another overheat. I'll see how much it'll do to you. It should do a pretty good amount still. Maybe, maybe not. No, it's not. That's super effective? No, because your rock type isn't. But I did my blood test, and it came back, like, all, like, good. The guy was like, dude, this is, like, one of the better numbers that I've seen in, like, quite a while. And he was really impressed. And then I told him about, like, just how I used to be bigger and everything. And he was just freaking amazed. It was nice. It feels nice to get that kind of stuff. To have nice things said to you and just recognized for the hard work that you put through and everything. Like, my numbers are all fine. Like, I can safely say that I've never had, like, all my, like, blood work numbers come back, like, regularly. Like, it comes back regularly whenever I get them done. But my blood pressure was low. Like, it was, well, I don't want to say low. My blood pressure was healthy. Like, all my numbers were in the healthy ranges. My blood pressure, I think, was like 118, which was good. Which I haven't had my blood pressure low for a test or just blood work or anything like that. I've never had my blood pressure, like, probably lower than, like, 130, because I just get so anxious with the doctor. And I think it goes to show you, because I feel like I definitely have, like, white coat syndrome when it comes to going into the doctor. Like, I just have, like, my anxiety just gets peaked so much when I go to the doctor. Because I feel like in my head, I feel like I have the worst thing possible. Like, I feel like I go in there, they tell me, they're like, oh, you have a lump here. And I'm like, immediately, my mind's like, oh, cancer, cancer, cancer. You have cancer. It's like, you're dying, you're dying. And I'm like, oh. And then I get overwhelmed. Ironically, talking about it doesn't make me, like, get anxious. But, oh, you shit bag. But talking about it doesn't really make me anxious. But, like, in that moment when, like, they're saying the kind of stuff, and it just happened with me with the eye doctor too. But I get just very like anxious about like medical shit. And it's hard to like not get anxious about it. Like I try to like calm myself down as much as possible. But the body does what it wants. Like I'm pretty much just spectating and my body's doing exactly like what it really wants to do. Like I don't really get a choice in it. But ooh, look, clamps. You can find yourself a boyfriend. But that's one thing that I know it's very much like a kryptonite of mine, essentially, is medical stuff, which is fine. Like everybody has something they struggle with, and that's just going to be hard to change, and it is hard to change, but I've been working on it. I've gotten a lot better, and it proves that like just with my blood test that I had though too, that I've done a lot better with it, and I've gotten a lot better, and I'm just going to keep getting better with it, which is nice and very refreshing to have. I mean, it all just takes time to work through, and you just got to give yourself the patience, but just recognizing that you're doing like quite a bit and working on it. Whoa. I impress you. I bet. Let's go do some taekwondo together, black belt. Jacqueline. Ooh, we got these people. I have a rare Pokemon. Would you like me to show you? You've disturbed my meditation. You'll be punished for it. Ooh, what kind of punishing? Ooh, what kind of punishment you got in mind? You got a Bulbasaur and a Silcoon. I think we got a good type matchup for this. I think so. Silcoon will immediately get burned to death. And the Bulbasaur will get frozen. All in all, a win-win-win. We do have to go to the President Stone. We have to go tell him that we delivered the letter and we can get the EXP share from him, which will be nice. I just noticed that my whole time I've been streaming, and I've been streaming for 20 minutes, that my Pokemon game was not even showing up on here. Oh my god. That's embarrassing. Is it showing up not here? I've been literally just commentating this entire time because the actual game is not showing up on here. Come on. No. There we go. That's better. I can't believe it had... Oh my god. Did I literally just cancel out like my controller now too? No, my controller should still be working. Come on. Oh, it was just being slow. I'm like, what the hell? I can't believe it did not... My gameplay did not show up for like 20 minutes and I didn't even recognize it. Oh my god. Silly me. I don't think we even attacked the Medicham. But we're still missing. Somehow. It might help if I'm streaming to have the actual game on there. I mean, I was describing what was going on I feel like the vast majority of the time, plus storytelling. So I feel like we're in good shape. I feel like everybody knows mostly what we were doing, hopefully. I can't believe I didn't have the game on there, though. Oh my god. That's alright, though. It's not like we got, like, the thousands of people watching. You can make mistakes like that, and it's not going to hurt me too much. It's alright. I can't believe that. I just get roasted in chat if there's anybody in here and they're like, you gonna, like... Are you going to, like, show the game, or... Oopsie. I suppose it would help if I show the game. I don't think people want to just sit here and stare at my face. I mean, some people will, eventually. Get to the point where you have a bigger audience where people would probably just sit there and just stare at me. Like... stare at me intently on the screen. I'm like, yeah, that's tickles your fancy. By all means, do it. I'm like, I got no problem with that. You do what you want. I'm just providing the content. I say that, and then people start making a bunch of memes out of me. I feel like I'm a relatively... I've been looking at like watching other streamers and other like just content producers, and some people are like, yeah, I'm just memeable, like where people like take in different captions, and I feel like there's a lot of like facial expressions that I'll have and different things that people make memes out of me, and that is like one of the best like compliments that I could probably take from people, is that I am memeable. And I'm perfectly fine with that too. I would laugh hysterically at like any memes. I feel like my friends already do it when they take pictures of me. And they have done it. They've come over, gone outside when I'm just sitting there laying on my bed, and they take a picture of me inside. Because it's something I would do, and they do it right back to me. And then they put like random captions on it, and I just start hysterically dying of laughter. Alright, so President Stone, give me my experience share, 'cause I gotta share. You delivered my letter? Thank you kindly. This is my way of thanking you. Ooh, baby. Pokemon holding the EXP share will be given some EXP from the battle. Oh, it is quite useful. I love the EXP share. It's sad that the other generations don't give it to you too early. And I think it's definitely an very easy kind of game where I think the modern game, all the modern games do have it, where they have the EXP share. You could turn it on and you're just giving everybody EXP, so it's pretty much everybody's going to be gaining levels already, which I think is a little broken. Personally, I try to turn it off occasionally because I think everybody gets like just super leveled, and I think it just makes the game like too easy to a point where it's not really challenging. And you want a Pokemon game a little challenging. Not like too challenging where it's not playable, but you want some challenge to it. Otherwise, you're going to keep playing it, and it's like, well, this is boring. It's like, why would I want to play something that I don't even need to think while playing? I mean, there's some games that are like that where, yeah, it's like you like to go through just the motions and do it, and it's relaxing, and your mind is getting to essentially idle, not really have to think that much. I mean, we all like those mindless tasks. Gives our brains a break. But I don't know necessarily if Pokemon is one of those for me, at least. It might be for other people, but I feel like it's not so much for me. Alright, so we have to battle Norman's gym. He has an interesting kind of setup here. So he has rooms dedicated to like different stats, like all the X items. Like you got the attack plus, the defense room, yeah, accuracy room. You want to go through? So I want to battle all the rooms, just because we'll get as much EXP as possible.
The accuracy room. It's pretty nasty when every attack lands without fail.
I mean, it's only nasty if you got one-hit KOs. If you got like Guillotine, Horn Drill, Fissure, and a no-guard Machoke, then I'd be worried. But I don't think I'm worried too much right now. We'll go ahead and throw Pollution out. Buddy will get quite a bit of EXP, which will be nice. We're going to keep leading with Clamps. Clamps has the amulet coin, so then I get easy double money from them. If we stream today and we get to Winona, and then we stream, because we're going to stream this twice on Thursday. I'll stream before work and after work. I believe I work like 1 to 9. So I'll stream before then for 3 hours, and I'll stream afterwards. I believe we could be probably pretty close to finishing this game Thursday. We'll be close. I don't think we'll finish it Thursday. I feel like we could finish it Tuesday. You seismic toss on me, that's not gonna kill me. Just about, but you're not gonna get it. Not today. Nice job, buddy. Gotta get you leveled up. So then hopefully I can see what you'll evolve into. Hopefully it'll be something good. So we have the defense room. We'll go through there next. Because I have quite a few special attackers. I'm not concerned about them. The higher the defense, the more reckless I can be in attack. Yeah, that's dependent if your defense stat or your attack stat is good. Makuhita's attack stat is pretty decent. Use fake out, so I can't move at all. I flinch. How much does Aurora Beam do to this big chunker? I feel like it does. Oh, that's not that much. And Clamps is probably gonna almost die. Oh, you're not even taking that much damage to that thing either. You know what? We're gonna use Supersonic. It actually hit. Very low accurate kind of move. It's gonna attack itself. There we go. Doesn't really deal that much damage though. Alright. I'm gonna use Aurora Beam. Hopefully it just keeps attacking itself. Attack yourself, please, please, please. Ooh, pure luck. And you're gonna use a Hyper Potion. I don't know if I remember them using Hyper Potions before. Maybe it's just the randomizer element. Maybe I just defeated them last time when I beat through all these trainers. Maybe I beat them like one-hit KOs. But I don't remember a lot of trainers using like actual healing items. Like the gym leader, yeah, but the trainers not so much. But oh well, either way, their Hyper Potion did not really help them that much. How much money am I getting from them? So I'm getting like about 2,500. Ain't bad. Alright, we'll go ahead and heal up real quick. I mean, I got other Pokemon I guess I can fight too, so we can keep going. Don't have to necessarily heal. We'll throw Charlie up. No, we'll keep Clamps in, then we'll switch in. Actually, recovery room. Well, every trainer's been recovering, so I don't know what makes you so special. Just when you think you're gonna win, your opponent restores HP. Can you imagine how awful that must feel? I'll show you exactly how awful it feels. I mean, the opponents get to feel that way from me all the time because it's like I heal my Pokemon like right when it's about to die, and they rage, I feel like. But I feel like you have the type coverage right now where you're not really going to be able to heal because I'm going to use Aurora Beam, and I feel like it's going to one-hit KO you. If not really close, then you might actually get the heal. No, you don't get the heal. Joke's on you for being called Recovery Room. Looks like I recovered and you didn't. I couldn't restore HP enough. What attack power. Can't restore HP if it's all knocked out. One-hit KO room. Yes, we'll go through that. I don't believe I have the ability Sturdy on any of my Pokemon, but I don't think it's going to be that concerning. I don't think the randomizer is going to give him something like that concerning. Yeah, one-hit KO and it's a Numel. Don't think this thing's gonna one-hit KO me. Does Aurora Beam deal special super effective damage to you? No, because you're fire. Your magnitude, how much does that deal to me? That's only 5. Not even much. I don't feel like your magnitude would deal that much to me to begin with. I've actually used a Numel and it evolves into Camerupt. Evolves into Camerupt. I've used a Camerupt in a run before. It's pretty good, honestly. I kind of like it. I don't feel like it has the best stats in the world, but I feel like it's a Pokemon worthwhile of at least trying. I know a lot of Team Magma people use Camerupts or Numels. And the fire ground typing definitely works. Makes it a lot more weak to water. But I actually like using the typing. I have to say. We're going to go ahead and use soft boiled. I keep forgetting that I have that. Go ahead and heal up Clamps. Could use it a little bit on pollution too. Just give pollution a little boost to get it back to the green. Would be nice. Maybe not. Can I use one more soft boil? Oh, not enough HP. Alright, that's fine. You do great work. Gym leader's room. We're not going there yet. I want to defeat all the trainers. What do you have? think you taught me a valuable lesson here. Go on. It's a one-hit KO room. Okay. What about this trainer? Okay, defense room. Alright. So I think I had to go to the beginning. What's this room right here? Speed room. I am speed. Drive fast, eat. The ability to attack before an opponent, just that alone puts me at a great advantage. Don't you agree? Oh, I do agree. Pokemon will be taking out light speed. But I'm telling you right now that Ditto probably ain't the speediest Pokemon you could have. How much does Aurora Beam do to that Ditto? Then you're gonna throw a Clamps against me. Ooh, then I got a Clamps.
No.
Clamps versus Clamps. Oh, you're gonna use Protect. I kind of figured you use that. That or Supersonic. You're actually faster than me though. It's kind of whack. Ah, you can't get it 2 times in a row. No cheating here. Not today. Oh, it doesn't deal any damage. Go ahead and switch out to Nurse Joy. Because then we can get a soft boiled on Nurse Joy. Use a hyper potion, perfect. I was gonna heal anyways. That's fine. You guys protect. I wasn't even gonna attack you. Joke's on you for thinking I was going to attack you, because I wasn't. Wasn't gonna attack you at all. But here I come with that shock wave. You can up your defense all you want, because I'm gonna knock you out, okay? Alright, I feel like you're gonna use Protect. Oh, you didn't actually use Protect. I used Soft Boiled though. I predicted a little wrong, but you know what? I kind of predicted a little right at the same time, because now Nurse Joy's at full HP. And I use Shockwave. Now you use Protect. That's alright. I can wait one more turn to kill you. Going down this turn. Oh, you lucky little shite. You got 2 Protects off in a row. You gonna get a 3rd one? Oh, now you're gonna use Supersonic on me? Joke's on you, I don't have that high of an attack stat to even hurt myself. Even if I do, and Nurse Joy's not going to. Nurse Joy's not gonna fall for your little trick.
Little man. Bye-bye.
Alright, what rooms do we have? We have the defense room. I already did that one. We have the confusion room. Okay, we can go to that one. And then what's this? Oh, it's locked. It was not going to tell me. This is the confusion room. Let me see how well bonded you are with your Pokemon. I feel like I'm pretty bonded with them. I feel like they enjoy having me around. And I enjoy having them around. Oh, that thing's going to know confusion, huh? The Whirly Pearly. Alright, so we'll switch out to Nurse Joy. We'll go ahead and use Shockwave. Destroy the Spiel. And then I will use Soft Boiled on... Oh, you turd and a half. That's alright though. I can go ahead and get rid of that one of my turns. That's fine. I got Refresh. You got Hyper Potion. I'm gonna get rid of that Paralyzation. Oh, I can't move. That's alright. It's alright. I'm not even worried. Not even concerned. Status is normal. And Shockwave. Oh, you little shit. You little shyster. I see your little trickery. You had an Encore. Well, joke's on you. I'm going to throw some sludge on you. And you're poisoned. Should be able to survive one more hit. Unless you paralyze me. Which you did not. And I throw a sludge and you're gone. Bye-bye. And Then I can use soft boil to heal up pollution. Ooh, buddy, getting them levels. Let's go, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and use soft boiled on pollution, and then we'll throw Nurse Joy in another battle, heal her up, and then we'll heal up the rest of my team. Go ahead and get Clamps healed up all the way. And then we'll start healing pollution a little bit more. So that looking pretty good. What do we got here? Strength room? Alright, this is the last room in the gym leader. Let's go. Our gym leader told us to go all out and beat you. Even if you happen to be the leader's kid. That's good. I don't want people to treat me any different because I am quote unquote, oh my god, maybe a little bit different now. Treat me any different just because I'm somebody's kid. Should always get a challenge. We got Aurora Beam, and that's just gonna take out that Nido King like nothing. That Nido King's not even gonna stand a chance. He'll be knocked out next turn. GG, Nido King. And you're out for the count. Yeah, you're Thrash. I don't feel like that'll do too much to me. Because I'm relatively tanky. Bye-bye, Nido King. Nido King is also a fantastic Pokemon. I love using it. It's a nice mixed attacker. It's got the high special attack and high regular attack. It's decently tanky. Actually have to be used in quite a few generations though too, which is cool to know. So I will start off with Clamps because I want that double money. Do we have any healing items on me besides the... So that's for ice moves. I don't have any ice moves though. Thunderstone, Heart Scale. Yeah, it's not looking like I have... We have Oran Berries though. I could give them to a Pokemon. Give that to Nurse Joy so that Nurse Joy doesn't immediately die when she goes in. That'd be terrible. Strength I actually feel like would be beneficial for a Pokemon to know. Nurse Joy would not be it though. Nurse Joy should not know it. Pollution I feel like could. What's Pollution know right now? So we're gonna have to have Strength later on. Minimize and disable. We'll probably stop for now. Might teach it to it later. Haven't decided yet. Alright, so Dad. So you did get 4 gym badges. Fine, as promised we will have a Pokemon battle. Lucy, I'm happy that I can have a real battle with my own child. But a battle is a battle. I will do everything in my power as a gym leader to win. Lucy, you better give it your best shot too. Oh, I will, Dad.
You gonna get wrecked.
You're not gonna even stand a chance unless you got like 3 Kyogres. No, that's not a Kyogre, so I'm not too concerned. Looks like we got Erica for a starting point. That does quite a bit of damage to me though. I'm not gonna lie, that does scare me a bit. That's alright though. We have Fire Spin. Oh, you're still gonna use Razor Leaf. You're still gonna use... Oh my god. Charlie,
We can't afford this stuff right now. You have to hit, Charlie. Charlie?
hit with the Fire Spin. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Should be dead next turn if you hit it with another Fire Spin. Oh, you're gonna put me asleep?
Shit.
It's alright though. We got this in the bag. We got this though. Victory Bell's gonna keep taking damage. Little damage, but still gonna make it count. It's alright. Still got this. Come on, Charlie. Could use a berry on you, which I feel like would be beneficial. Do we have one that wakes you up? Oh, Chesto, please. Don't use sleeping powder on me again, you little cheap victory bell. Give me a fire spin. One more time. Oh, you son of a... Bam! How dare you? How dare you? You are a cheap little trainer. Cheap, cheap, cheap. Hope you know, Dad, I'm never gonna forgive you for that.
Never gonna forgive you.
You being cheap. Real cheap. We might actually die the first run, but that's alright. At least we're gonna get a taste of what his team's like. I can't believe he used sleep powder right after I woke my Pokemon up. Like, really, bro? Don't be playing that. Alright, what's your second Pokemon? Pollution's gonna probably immediately die. Oh my god. Alakazam. You got an Alakazam. I didn't want to see that. Alright, Nurse Joy's not gonna die right away, though. She shouldn't. Should be able to tank that. Ooh, just barely. Just barely. Go ahead and use one more soft boil before attacking. Oh, you disable my soft boil. Oh. You are playing all out right now. He is playing like this is his last battle. Like he, oh my god, then you get the confusion? What the hell kind of BS is this? What the hell? Now you guys reflect? Well, that's not really gonna help you too much. I'm not dealing physical damage. I'm dealing special damage. Alright, so that's not really dealing too much. Use disable, it's not gonna hit. And I'm still confused. Come on, Nurse Joy. Don't hit yourself. Nurse Joy, we can't afford that. Doesn't look like you're doing much damage to yourself, but we still can't afford that. Oh, then you get a crit.
No. Oh no.
It's alright though. We're gonna come back, destroy him. He's not gonna be given a chance. But I know your strat now. I know your strat. Spam sleep powder. Got it. Pretty much their strat though. I'm gonna go ahead and throw in Charlie right away and use overheat. Destroy that thing. I'm gonna go ahead and use thief. I feel like it won't kill it, but it'll deal some pretty decent damage. That way I can see if you have an item too, and you do not have an item on you. That's alright. That's alright. We got this. I still did. I believe I healed at the Pokemon Center here. Believe I did. Please tell me I did. Oh, thank goodness we did. Alright. So, did I lose a lot of money from that fight? I don't know how much I had before, but... Okay, so we have to lead with Charlie. And then we will have to... How much does Pollution have for attack? His attack is clearly higher. So we'll go ahead and teach it Strength. I was going to wait a little bit, but I feel like it'd be more beneficial for you to know it than not know it. Teach you Strength. We'll get rid of Disable. Minimize we'll keep. Minimize is good. Minimize will help us quite a bit in the different battles. We'll go ahead and go through the defense room. Go through all these rooms. And then Norman's going down. Gonna take down Dad. And if he doesn't go down this time, then I will actually train up a little bit. And we should take him on the next time. So he has Starts off with a victory bell, which we'll take out with overheat. I'm not even going to play with it though either. I'm just going to take it right out with overheat. This thing's going to try to put me asleep right away. And I'm not going to have it. Oh, it's not going to put me asleep right away. It's going to make it so I can't avoid the sleep powder. Tricky, tricky, tricky. That's fine. We'll use overheat. Should be almost enough to take it out. Oh my god. Fucking beautiful. Bye-bye, Victory Bell. You're down, and no Pokemon have fainted. Then we'll go ahead and... Oh, you got a Huntail? Interesting. I'm fine with the Huntail. I didn't even know you had it. Huntail is not going to be a concern in the slightest. You have Nurse Joy. Oh, that's your highest. I think that was your replacement for slacking. You're going to get my defense down, which I don't think you have any physical moves besides rock moves or other stuff. I don't feel like you have something that can deal a lot of damage to me physically. So I shouldn't be too concerned. Keep using Shockwave. I'll probably have you taken down in a few turns. Unless you got like Rock Smash or Head Smash. And you lowered my defense all the way. My defense is pretty much gone. But I don't think you have any physical attacking moves. Do you? Yeah, Water Pulse is not physical. Water Pulse, any water moves are special this gem. So I don't know why that really, how that could have helped you too much. And you're going to use the Hyper Potion. That's fine. I figured you were going to. Be kind of dumb if you weren't going to use it, to be honest. We'll take down the Huntail, no problem. Just take a little bit. Use Water Pulse, try to confuse me desperately. It's fine, we'll use Soft Boiled next turn. 2 can heal at this game. 2 can. I'll go ahead and heal. My turn to get HP. Unless you get the critical hit that you just got, then I can't heal. That's alright. Go ahead and throw Pollution in. Use Sludge. This thing should be taken down pretty good. We'll use Sludge first. See how much that deals. Oh, I got the poison too. Oh boy. That's what I like to see. How well you take that Water Pulse though? Not that well. Not that well. I gotta admit that. Did not take that too well. That's alright though. You did the job that I needed you to do. And you gained Buddy another level. I'm not complaining at all. Mud Shot. Yes. Please. We'll go ahead and get rid of Scratch. Scratch ain't gonna do anything. Mud Shot's so much better. And you're gonna send out the Alakazam now. So I will go ahead and throw in... Who do we want? I want Buddy in there. Because I want Buddy to lower its speed. Lower the speed and... Oh, come on. That's fine. I don't really care about your Reflect. I just want to lower your speed. I don't really care what damage I deal. I just want to make sure you're slower. At least get like 2 speed drops would be nice. If I could survive a Psybeam. I don't think I will though. Oh, I did. Get 2 speed drops. That's all I can ask for. So now I can confuse you. Now I gotta debate which Pokemon would be the best turn of events to use. We can either throw in Clamps, get a Confusion with a Supersonic, or I think Supersonic would be the best bet. And it missed. He was disabled. Oh, looks like we both missed there. He is disabled again. You don't want me to confuse you, clearly. That's fine. I'm going to go ahead and use Protect because I don't know what you're going to use next. Stall you out a little bit. And then I will use Aurora Beam. I don't think that has a high chance of freezing you though either. Oh, you have Recover. Interesting. Disabled no more, that's perfect. So then we will go ahead and use Aurora Beam again. Then I'll use Supersonic next. Here's Side Beam, how much is that going to deal to me? And you get a confusion off on me. How about I get to confuse you? Oh, come on, really? Such bullshit. How can I not get to confuse you, but you get to confuse me? I am kind of salty about that. Not a lot you can do about it really either, though. So I will go ahead and use Sludge to hope to God I can poison it. I've been pretty lucky with the poison so far. Oh, yes! Oh, ho, 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 ho. But you use a Hyper Potion regardless, and you're going to heal all the way up because you are a cheap little cuck. Oh, is that poison going to kill you? Ooh, no Hyper Potion for you. Charlie? It's all on you, baby. It's all on you. What do they gotta have last? Jump Pluff. I think it's safe to say we got this. Overheat. Can burn that fur ball. Burn it alive. And he's done. Bye-bye. Peace, Norman. Peace. Got the first gym leader done in the whole episode in under an hour. I can't believe it. I can't believe it either. I lost to Lucy, but rules are rules. Here, take this. Money. I got the balance badge from Dad. How ironic I get the balance badge from him, but then he's not really home, so he's not really living true balance. Pokemon that know the HM move, Surf, will be able to travel over water. Here's my gift to you. Lucy, I'm sure you can use it correctly. We get Facade. Facade is a fantastic move. It'll double the attack power if you have poison damage done. If you are poisoned, paralyzed, or burned. Ah, there you are, Lucy. Please come with me. I have something I want you to have. Norman, you don't mind, do you? Let me borrow your Lucy for a minute or two. Yeah, sure, I'm just a thing. You can just borrow me. Lucy, please excuse us for dragging you here this way, but our Wally's become very healthy since he went to Verdant Turf Town. We owe it all to you. When Wally left town, you helped him catch a Pokemon, right? I think that made Wally really happy. Actually, not just Wally. It made his father very happy. Happy that he's gained such a great friend as you. This isn't a bribe or anything, but I really like for you to have this. Surf time, baby, let's go. If your Pokemon surf, you'll be able to go all sorts of places. So we can actually go through the route where Mr. Briny took us on the ship. We can go through there, surf through. I believe we can get Ice Beam actually from that way too. No, I know a lot of my Pokemon are fainted. But we can actually get Ice Beam from the ship, I believe. And that's a nice thing to have. I'm actually going to teach Surf to both. I'm going to teach Surf to Clamps. We'll get rid of Withdraw. Teach Surf to Clamps. And then I'm going to teach Surf also to Buddy. I don't know what Buddy's going to evolve into, but whatever Buddy evolves into and it'll have Surf, that'll be hilarious. So we'll go ahead and get rid of Harden. Bad chance having Harden on it. Alright, so we will go ahead and heal up. Then I'm going to take a short little bathroom break. And then we will make our way back to Mauville, and then we get to surf across that little section there and then go over to Winona. So that'll be nice. We'll get Winona taken care of. She won't stand a chance really either. She'll be pretty easy with the team we got, I think. Honestly, I think our team will destroy Winona a lot better than we're probably going to think. So I will be right back. Alright. To Watson's City of Mauville. Off we go to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. I don't think he's here. Oh, yeah, you are not here, are you? Yeah, I suppose you're not gonna be here because we kind of left you over there. See, I could surf through this entire area. You know, make it there, and then we have all those trainers that we battle too. But I'd rather make it to the gym leader. I feel like we're not too bad on levels. Okay, so actually, a faster way, even yet, better yet, we can go right through here. This will be the fastest way to get to Mauville right now. Actually, forget that you can go from Old Town. You can go right over here. And you can surf right over here and it'll take you right to Mauville. Actually forgot. Charlie, you would decimate that Bellsprout. Bellsprout wouldn't even stand a chance. What's gonna be our first encounter on the water, I wonder? What will it be? Something worthwhile? A Reggie Rock. A Reggie Rock on the water. Huh. Interesting. Hey, Reggie Rock. How about all these trainers? Watch where you're going. We're going to crash. This is sort of distance. You should just swim it. Actually, I don't really know how to swim well enough to, like, swim like you guys are swimming. Well, I mean, I could always get better at it, though, too. Well, it just takes time. Overheat on you, and surf on the other one. I don't think surf will do damage to Charlie. I can't remember if it will or not. It might actually do damage to Charlie. I feel like there's either the new gens or the old gens. The old gens do it, the new gens don't. I can't remember. But I know surf is like OP in double battles. Okay, surf does not do any damage to you. Good to know. Earthquake would, though. Earthquake would KO Charlie. We ain't trying to KO Charlie. We have this item over there that I can go grab if I had cut with me, but I do not. I feel like we can go on cycling road or we can go through here, which we'll just go through here. I'm not too concerned with the wild encounters. We got a Ludicolo, which I've already used. So I really don't want to use them again. Go ahead and speed through this. Nice having Charlie in the front with Runaway. So I can pretty much flee every battle. Oh, shoot. I forgot I did not battle these people. Whoopsie. That's fine. Some nice EXP. I won't say no. Probably not too much EXP, but you know what? It'll do the trick. So we'll go ahead and use Fire Spin on Scyther. Aurora Beam on you. Should be low enough. Oh, it actually only does half. Okay. Interesting. And Aurora Beam should still be... Yep. I was right. I was curious with the fighting type. It might not be super effective, but it is. It's just the fighting type can come back and whoop me too. And you have a Togepi. Interesting. Togepi. Togepi. I can't even make the noise that it makes. One of my coworkers could make the noise like perfectly. I can't make it. And every time she sneezes, like she sounds like she makes the noise too. Kinda funny. Alright, you have a Quagsire. I feel like that'll have water absorb. Does it have water absorb? It does not. Usually it would. Weird. You did not have water absorb, huh? Interesting. I actually got a rival battle coming up though too. There's a weather depot over there that we get to battle our rival at. Ooh, Arbok. Still probably not going to take you though. We have to think about what I want to use for my 6th member of the team. I gotta think about what I want to use. I haven't encountered anything that's like really stuck out to me yet, though. That's the problem. Like we have to figure out like what I want to use. Can't think of anything right now. Find something though. It'll just take time. Yeah, Watson, he's gonna tell me the new Mauville, the city that he actually tried to create like an underground city to be a new Mauville. It didn't turn out like he wanted though either. But hey, he tried at least. That's the main thing. The aroma of flowers can have a magical power. It cleanses our body and soul. Go, go, go! Pokemon 1, 2, and 3! Give him the high voice and her the low voice. Reverse the expectations. Aroma Lady Rachel and youngster Marshall would like to battle. Trico and Nidorina. Huh. Well, Fire Spit on the Trico and Surf on the rest. Pretty sure Trico will be defeated. Yep. Oh, critical hit. Love it. Love to see it. I love to see the critical hits last on my side because so far I feel like there's been more critical hits on the other side of the aisle. Meaning the battles against me, they've had critical hits all the time. And I feel like I haven't had that many. So it's kind of nice to get them for a change. Here, lower my defense. I'm not too concerned about that. We'll just use Surf. Both of you are going down. Your HP's that low. It's not that much of a concern. And more EXP. Perfect. Buddy's gonna get another level real quick. Right around the corner. Hey, Buddy level 26. We're just gonna keep the EXP share on Buddy. Let Buddy get as much EXP as possible. I don't even care if Buddy's like 35 and everybody else is like 30. We're just gonna keep it on until Buddy evolves. And Surf. Fire Sponge, take down the Scyther. Oh, just about. Don't matter, it's going down. I don't think I can survive a Surf. Larvitar I know won't. Larvitar's not that strong. Now that I think about it, when I look at Larvitar, Larvitar definitely looks a lot more like Tyranitar, but then Pupitar is just like that, like weird kind of like cocoon. But then it goes back to its original color. I don't think I've ever like just thought of that before either. Like I guess I see it all the time, but I haven't like just sat there and like took a step back and looked at it like that. It's interesting. And Zatu's down. Zatu I actually have a rougher kind of relationship with. I feel like every time I fight Will in Generation 2, one of the Elite Four members in there, his Zatus would kill me repetitively. And then they just roost and roost and roost. And I'm like, oh my god, come on, bro. I'm like, I don't want to deal with this shit. They were hard to defeat. I was so salty. I think it took me like 5 or 6 times. Probably more than that, even. Just to like be able to beat like just the Zatus. Like the Zatus were like the hardest part about me going against Will. Like all the other trainers were like pretty easy, I want to say. The Elite Four members, like they weren't like as hard, but those Zatus were just something else, man. Like I couldn't defeat them for the life of me. They definitely made me rage quite a bit. What a low level Machamp. Hey buddy,
Let my melody rock your soul. Oh yeah.
ooh. You also have a Cloyster, huh? I'll send out Nurse Joy to destroy you.
She's gonna destroy you.
Nurse Joy's gonna come out and
Ride the lightning.
'cause you're gonna find it
Kinda frightening. Bye bye.
toodaloo. I'll see you later on the loop. Bye bye. And Shelgon. Dragon type. So Clamps is the perfect Pokemon for you. Use Aurora Beam and you are taken out just like that.
Bat, bat, bat.
And Aurora Beam for the count. Let's go, baby. And you are down. Perfect. La 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 da da. When I compose better melodies, you'll have to come listen, okay? Bet I would, dude. Support that 100%. Music is a harder kind of thing, man. But music, I think, is also a very good expression of the soul inside, and it just very much like translates a lot of. I think music can explain a lot of things better than words can. Like just words alone. Like if you're singing stuff, like you can pick up like on the energy and just really manifest like what's really coming out of it, which is really nice. And you have a Metacham. I'll use Overheat. I think that should be almost enough to kill you. I don't think you're that bulky. Well, you're you got a little bulk to you then. Use Confusion on me that deals a decent amount. And I'll stop you. Bye-bye, Metacham. Nice job, Charlie. And Buddy level 27. Buddy's just sailing through the levels. Ooh, you got a Raikou, huh? You have a Raikou. Well, we're gonna throw Pollution out there. Throw Pollution out there to take down that Raikou. I feel like we've been pretty... we've been handed a lot of legendaries throughout the run. Like, maybe not as much as other people. I was watching this animated clip yesterday when I took a nice day trip over to Ponaca State Park, which is in Ponaco. I believe it's Ponaca, Nebraska. It's like 3.5 hours away. Anyways, I was watching this run, or watching this video of this animator. Oh, here, we'll go through this and then I'll keep going on with my story. Hi, Lucy. It's me, Steven. We met at the daycare. We met at the cave. We met at the cave near Dewford. Have you met many kinds of Pokemon since I last saw you? There are many, many kinds of Pokemon in this wide world of ours. If you wanted to raise only your favorites, that's fine. Perhaps you find it more fun to raise all sorts of Pokemon. As a trainer of Pokemon, what do you think? Of course, it's not any of my business. It'd be nice if we were to meet again somewhere. Bye, Steven. Anyways, like I was saying, that I was watching this animator go through a run. It's called a Soul Lock, interestingly enough, where you do a 2-player Nuzlocke. We'll battle this trainer. Take flight, my bird Pokemon. But you do a Soul Lock where you do, it's a 2-player Nuzlocke where you have, like, if my Pokemon would faint, then it'd be paired with somebody else's Pokemon on their team, and then their Pokemon would faint. And I'm like, dude, that just looks so, like, fun, but also challenging at the same time. Because it's like, say you got a really good Pokemon, and they got a bad Pokemon paired with your good one, and then their bad one dies, and then my good one pretty much dies. I'm like, no, oh, shit. But it would be an interesting playstyle. I would definitely give it a try with another streamer. That'd be open to it. That would be fun to do. Very challenging. I feel like I would rage quite a bit, and I feel like they would rage quite a bit. But hey, we're through it together, and we'll bond through that experience, and we'll just get closer and closer. Either we'll get really close as the two streamers, or on the other side of the aisle, we could just completely fucking hate each other at the end. And it could be like Mario Party where it ruins friendships. Otherwise, that state park was really nice, and it was just nice to go for a drive and just try to relax, listen to a bunch of variety of music. I definitely relive my nostalgic kind of days too. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. I put it on the back. Oh my god. Hey, Groudon, how are you? Hey, buddy. Alright, I'm only doing this for like shits and giggles. Do I even have any? Oh, I don't even have Pokeballs. I was gonna say, if I had a Pokeball and I could catch it, like first try, I would use it. We gotta have a Pokeball though. Watch them, we find a Pokeball. That'd be my luck. We'll come back. We'll come back there. This lady's got a lot of Pokemon over here. So I gotta get some Pokeballs. If we want to have a 6th member of our team, we might need some Pokeballs so we can actually capture something. That might be a little beneficial. Might be. We got this trainer, and then I believe we're at the Weather Institute. Oh, look at you. For someone who's on an adventure, you're traveling awfully light. It's because I don't need that much stuff with me.
I'm trying to be minimalistic.
But at the same time, I should have a little bit more stuff. I should have some actual Pokeballs. So, I mean, you're right, lady. We'll use Aurora Beam first, then I'll use Surf. If I use Surf and then Aurora Beam, I'm not going to deal super effective damage. Maybe you Ice type, then I'll use Surf. Use Screech. Oh, I think we got a little bit more to the Weather Institute. I don't think it's right across the bridge. I think we got a little bit more to go up the river. There we go, Clamps. And a Houndoom. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Thank you for having that Houndoom. Easy Surf. Nice job, Clamps. Perfect type matchup. And you're out for the kill. But it's nice to get out and just travel again. I used to travel all the time when the gas prices were a lot lower. When gas prices were like $2 a gallon, I used to go out and see so many like different waterfalls. I seen a different waterfall each Sunday. I'd always call them my self-care Sundays. They were just a beautiful time in themselves. Where I pretty much drive and I pay, and it costs what, like maybe like $30 for like a round trip to go drive like 5 hours there, 5 hours back. Like I did a Milwaukee trip too. Like that was awesome to do that. I drove to Milwaukee and back, had some amazing seafood there, spent the day over there, just enjoyed it. I was over there for like probably 2-3 hours. Left at like 4 o'clock in the morning or so, 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And then enjoyed it, came back, got back around probably 7-8 o'clock. And then pretty much went home, got home, and passed the hell out. But it was nice. Listen to a lot of podcasts, music. Really just decompress for the most part. It's so just relaxing. You get to see a bunch of stuff that I haven't got to see. And just, it really brings that child at heart personality out in me. And just gets me excited, just makes me like enjoy life. It's like there's some times where it's like it's harder for me to enjoy that kind of moment, I feel like. And I feel like I struggled a little bit with just traveling yesterday, even though it was like 3.5 hours, which was pretty much probably on the lower end of like my travel time, what I used to do. But my body's just not used to it though either, driving that distance either. So that's like 7 hours. Yeah, 7 hours of drive time total. Just drive time, not including like driving around over there or doing any other stuff. But just trying to get my body used to that kind of stuff, because it's nice and fun to travel and just enjoy that. So gotta do it once in a while. I have a trip planned for St. Louis in November. I'm gonna go over there for a weekend. That'll be nice. Get over there, see some other waterfalls and everything. I just love waterfalls. Like they're just so soothing. And there's something that I've always just enjoyed seeing. Like it's very much the adventure in me where I like to see as many things as I possibly can see. And waterfalls, I've learned early on, were just very much a particular like interest of mine. Like I enjoy seeing that kind of stuff. I enjoy nature. I feel like nature is very recharging for me. Like I can recharge relatively quickly just by being in nature, breathing like the fresh air compared to just going outside, and it's I feel like heavily populated where it's actually like more naturistic. If that makes sense, that might make sense, might not. Oh, I like kid trainers. Let's have a good one. You only like them because you actually stand a chance against them. You don't stand a chance against the adult trainers. If you're not on your guard, you're in for some pain. I highly doubt it. You're in for the pain, not me. Unless you both have legendaries. Which you guys have the opposites of legendaries. Complete opposite. We'll go ahead and use Surf, and I'll use Fire Spin on the Hoppip because I don't think you're really worth an overheat. That Hoppip's probably got such weak stats that a Fire Spin will be... Oh, it actually didn't take it down, but a Surf will. I guarantee you're not that resistant if you got that much damage dealt to you by just a Fire Spin. Yeah, you're done. Not even a chance, Hoppip. Not even a chance. And we have a Trapinch. Go ahead and use Surf again, and then I will use Fire Spin on the Trapinch. And Charlie's gonna miss. Charlie's just gonna sit here and watch the Surf happen, which is fine. Because then the Plusle side, I believe they still have one more Pokemon. I think they have one more. But are you gonna get another level? Should be close. And a Plusle. You have another Plusle. Okay. I'll overheat it. We're just about to the Weather Center. In the Weather Center, we actually get to heal up, too. Then after the Weather Center, I believe we get a rival battle. It'll be interesting to see what they have. Dudley? I think of as Harry Potter. You're surprisingly good. What's that supposed to mean? Exactly what it means, maybe? That you didn't expect me to be that good? Oh, we got the Weather Institute. Hey there, Team Aqua. And then on the other side of you guys, my rival is going to be over there. I didn't understand as a game when I was a kid. Here's a funny little tidbit about me. So I thought I would deposit all my Pokemon in the PC and then take them back out to heal. I didn't recognize that you could actually just take a rest in the bed. I can't believe I was that dumb. I just didn't know that as a kid. I figured that out much later on. I feel like that's pretty painful. Like some people are going to be like, what the how did you not know you could heal in the bed? I'm like, dude, I didn't know. I used the PC. Is this the admin? Oh, she dressed like the admin. Interesting. You're not the admin, though. Alright, you got a Barbrooch? Does this thing have water absorb? I feel like it doesn't. You use rest, it don't matter, you're gonna die in your sleep though.
Bye-bye, Barbrooch. You going down next turn. I tell you what, by golly, because you going to get surfed away. Bye-bye.
One more surf and you're done.
Bye-bye. Toodaloo.
Bye-bye, Barbrooch. Yeah, they're trying to take over the Weather Institute because they want to make it rain more. The boss got interested in the research they got going on here, so he sent us up. You quit meddling.
No,
I will always meddle. Because I am a kid, and I feel entitled, and I can do what I... Oh my gosh, you have a Latios. Oh, baby. Oh, protect, huh? You also have that move. Interesting. Well, you know what? Oh my god. Of course you get the second protect. Was it just me, or does it seem like AI have such a higher chance and better chance of getting protect multiple times. Whereas, oh, your attack stat falls from Aurora Beam? Really? I didn't know that. Interesting. But I feel like the AI has a much better chance of getting the protect like multiple times. Where I don't. I actually, believe it or not, when I was playing Pokemon Stadium 2, I believe it was? Stadium 2 or 1? I think it was Stadium 2. Excuse me. I was playing through like their like gym battles and stuff, because they have like actual things in there where you can go through like each gym battle like you can with the Generation 1, but it's like actual 3D battles and it looks really cool and just amazing. And I'm going through there and I shit you not, they got protect off 3 times. Yeah, it was Gen 2 because it was a Dunsparce. Dunsparce got protect off 3 times. And I'm like, dude, how? How? I'd use protect once and I would barely be able to get it off the second time. Like, how does this just doesn't make sense. How can I like not get it even off a second time, but then this thing goes around getting it off a third time like nothing? And they'd use the protect toxic strat and it would keep getting the third time. So I'm like, dude, this is, how do I do anything against this? Like toxic and protect stat, like very broken. I mean, clearly. But this Dunsparce would get it off 3 times and then it would attack me because it'd be faster than me. And then the Dunsparce would kill me. I'm like, dude, this is just very enraging. I'm like, how does this make sense? I'm like, you can't even get past this Dunsparce. So I would think I would go against it with like a Machamp or a Hitmonlee. But even a Machamp, like, that's the thing with Pokemon Stadium too. Unless you built up your own Pokemon, they kind of like screw you over with giving you like the high level Pokemon with the high stats, but they have the crappiest move pool. And I'm like, this ain't gonna work, bro. But that's what you would have to do. And it's like trying to defeat this Dunsparce was a pain in the wazoo, man. I don't know how I did it, but eventually I did, and I beat it. And this was just a Team Rocket grunt. This wasn't even like a gym leader or anything either. Like, they just popped up right after like one of the gym members. I think it was like the second or third one. Like, dude, what the hell? Ooh, that's super effective against both of us. Maybe it's not going to deal too much though, because you had a double type move. Interesting. Use Surf again. You're both going down this turn anyways. Don't matter. Use Body Slam on Charlie and paralyze Charlie. It's fine. We'll heal Charlie up right after the battle. If you paralyze Clamps, I'd be a little bit more salty. Nice job, Clamps. We're going to get some pretty good EXP off these Pokemon, though. Pretty good. Buddy will, I know. Buddy gets that nice EXP. And you have a Gulpin. And what else do you have? A Beedrill. Well, I tell you one thing. I'm using Overheat on that Beedrill. The Surf doesn't take it out. Surf will almost... Oh, Surf took out the Gulpin. Critical hit. Is it critical hit on both? Oh, I don't know if it is or not. Overheat doesn't matter really if it hurts, because that Beedrill is pretty much dead. I wonder if it's a critical hit on both, or is it only critical hit on one? Huh. Interesting. Either way, Charlie's level 30. Which is beautiful in itself, because I think Altaria's level's based around 35. So we're looking pretty good on that. So I will switch and get Nurse Joy up there. Nurse Joy can get some levels now. For double battles. And then we'll get Pollution leveled up. And then I have my rival battle. When we get to the Treehouse City with Winona, I have to get Pokeballs so that we can capture a 6th member of our team. Just don't know what I want though either. I feel like, oh, you're not the admin. Hey, buddy.
I'm just hiding over here, don't mind me.
We're Team Aqua. We appear wherever anything rare is found. Oh. So you appear anywhere that I'm at because I am a rare trainer. Because I'm just that amazing. And Aurora Beam, this Venusaur. Ooh, that deals pretty good damage there, friendo. Too bad I might deal more. Ooh, Razor Leaf, that's gonna kill me. That's gonna hurt. Yep. Oh, indeed it did. But I wanted Clamps to get that level though. Let's go, Clamps. Thank you. Get that level. 28, baby. Let's go. And Buddy, level 30. 10 more levels to go till we see what you get. And a Magby. We could stay on for that. Magby should be taken down pretty nicely by Surf. I don't think it's Survive. No, not even a chance. Bye-bye, Magby. What do you got next? Lapras? Okay, we'll definitely switch out. Alright, Nurse Joy. Nurse Joy, use that Shockwave till we get you the T-Bolt. That T-Bolt will just freaking fry any water type. I want to get you that, and I want to get you maybe Blizzard? I haven't decided yet. Because I feel like we already have a good Ice type. I feel like we already have a good Fire type. So I don't know what kind of type coverage I want you to have besides Electric type. Electric type right now is pretty good for you. Just, I gotta think about what else I want to teach Nurse Joy. But I want Nurse Joy to have a decent move pool where she would be able to like actually deal some damage and not just complete like heal or cannon fodder. I'll have to think about special moves and what you should actually know and not know. Perfect. Weren't even confused that long. Nice job, Nurse Joy. Take down that Lapras. This is training for when we battle the rivals Lapras. Oh, you know what? The cast form will be a random Pokemon. Cast form might be a Pokemon that I actually want on the team. We don't even need to get a Pokeball. Egg Bomb. Absolutely not. That's trash. I'm not letting you throw your child at people. That move's just not the best for you either, though, because your physical attack is pretty much garbage. Special attacks are where you shine. Yeah, we were sleeping. Everybody was doing blah, 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 blah. We go ahead and heal. And then we have the Team Aqua admin. And then we can get cast form. Which it won't be a cast form, it'll be a random Pokemon. Wonder what they'll give us. Anything valuable. Alright, what do you have? You're going to meddle in Team Aqua's affairs? You're either absolutely fearless or simply ignorant. Simply ignorant or both? Well, I am fearless. It does say Fearless Rebel on my tag, so I am quite fearless. You're so cute, you're disgusting. I'll put you down, kitty. Oh, put me down where? Are you implying that you're gonna euthanize me? Alright, it's Vaporeon. We'll go ahead, throw Nurse Joy out, let Nurse Joy take you out. I think Vaporeon is the bulky kind of Eevee that they have. If we're talking like just the original 3, bulky. I've used a Jolteon before. I have not used a Vaporeon before in like these style of games. I use a Vaporeon a lot in Pokemon Go, ironically. But I've never used a Vaporeon in an actual mainline Pokemon game. I've never used a Flareon. Umbreon I've used. I like Umbreon. Espeon I really like. I've used Espeon. I don't think I've used the fairy type one. Scalia, or I can't remember what the hell its name is. Sylveon. I've never used Sylveon. Never used one. It's really good though, I've heard. I have never used a Leafeon. But I have used the ice one, I believe. I have used the ice type. Nidorino. We'll go ahead and throw Clamson. I have used the Glaceon. Isn't that what I... Oh yeah, Sylveon. Glaceon I've used. So, Glaceon's pretty good. Actually, I like the way Glaceon looks though too. Leafeon I like a little bit, but it's not too much for me. They haven't introduced a Eevee though for quite a while since Gen 6. They should introduce another Eevee evolution. Introduce a dragon type one. It'd be awesome. It's bad enough to have Team Magma blunder about. Now there's you. What makes you want to sniff around in our business anyway? Not because I'm a curious kid. We have a situation here. Team Magma mom just passed the Weather Institute. They appear to be headed for Mount Briar. What? We can't waste any more time here. We have to hurry to Mount Briar too. Team Magma, just you wait. Thanks to you, we're safe. Might be an odd way of thanking you, but take this Pokemon. Do you want to give a nickname? Sure. Atropius. No, because we're not going to use Atropius. I actually have used Atropius before. And we don't need a grass type. Do we have a grass type already? I feel like we do. Oh, we don't. Oh. We actually don't have one. Interesting. I don't feel like it has... Its stats don't really look too good either though. So we'll go ahead and deposit that for now. Deposit the Tropius. We can always come back to it and use it. Just gotta nickname it. I didn't give a nickname because I don't plan on using it right now. I'll pass on the Tropius. Let's see here. Rival time. What do they gotta start out with though? Let's test item first. A revive. I can actually use that in this run, unlike the Nuzlocke. And here's our rival. Brendan. Lucy, so this is where you've been looking for Pokemon? Let me see how good you got. I'll test you. Now, it's a battle. So battle. Alright, Brandon. I know you got that Lapras. Oh, you got a Numel, huh? I feel like it actually captures it. I feel like he actually captures a Numel in the normal run. I feel like that's not anything too out of the ordinary, though. Bye-bye, Numel. Didn't even stand a chance. And a Pikachu, huh? Let's go ahead and throw Pollution out there for the Pikachu. And then we'll throw Nurse Joy out for the Lapras. Don't worry, Pikachu. We use Sludge. And you are a goner, my friend. Yeah, stretch a little bit. Holy God, my arms. That's better. Alright. Sludge on you. And bye-bye, Pikachu. Now you have a chance. And Lapras, excuse me again. We'll go ahead and Nurse Joy. We'll throw Nurse Joy out, and then I will use Shockwave. Shouldn't be too hard to kill. Oh, but you did confuse me though. Ooh, Nurse Joy, I'm not liking that, but you know what? It's alright. Oh, you played yourself. Why would you use Perish Song when that's your last Pokemon? Why would you use that on your last Pokemon? If you had a Pokemon to switch into, it'd be a good strat to use Perish Song and Mean Look so I can't switch out, so essentially I have to die. But just using Perish Song with no setup, it's probably not the best strat there, Brendan. You gotta get a little better. It's alright though, because Nurse Joy ain't dying. Because Shockwave don't miss. Unless you freeze me. If you freeze me, then I'm dead. But it ain't getting frozen today. So I'm gonna tell you to let it go.
Let it go, let it go.
Hey, let's go. I'd say you're good enough to search for Pokemon anywhere. Here, I'll give you this to try out. We get Fly. Can any of my Pokemon actually learn that right now? I feel like they can't. If we had that Tropius, we could have learned Fly, but that's alright. We'll find a flying type. Oh, it's Scott!
Ha 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 ha! Way to go, Lucy! I just passed by a trainer riding a bicycle.
You beat that trainer, didn't you? It's pretty obvious that you did. That kid looked really upset with the face all red from anger. I sure seem to run into you often. Are you off to Four Tree Gym next? I expect that you'll do well at the gym. Well, I'll be seeing you. Bye-bye, Scott. Scott's Tots. Is it Michael Scott cheering me on? Might want Scott's Tots? Yeah, nobody can learn Fly. And then it says like Blissey could learn Fly. I'm like, I don't know about that one. Hit me with a power chord. Victory is mine. It is our time to shine.
Whoa, yeah!
To lurk in the shadows and live in darkness. That is my destiny. I emerge to challenge you. Two totally different vibes. And that's alright though. Ooh, we got another Lapras. Ooh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Nurse Joy, it's your time to shine. Go ahead and use Surf, and I will use Soft Boil to heal up Nurse Joy. If Nurse Joy takes that, which she should. You use Amnesia. You're not going to be able to attack next turn, so that's pretty good, because I guess you anticipated me using Surf. And you have Water Absorb. Alright, that's fine. First Pokemon we ran into with Water Absorb. That is perfectly alright. We'll go ahead and use Supersonic on you to troll you a little bit. So that way the one turn... Oh, gosh. These Laprases just love Perish Song. I'm going to confuse the Slack off. So the one turn it gets to attack. Every other turn it might attack itself. I feel like a slacking with another Pokemon with Skill Swap is a dangerous combination. Because then you can use Skill Swap, you can give the enemy Truant. Essentially. Give the enemy Truant. And then you don't have Truant, and then you have that high attack stat, and pretty much just plow through everything, and you don't even have to wait. You get to attack every turn. Use Feint Attack. How much damage does that deal, though? Not much in the slightest. Not too worried about you, Slack off. And Lapras Stone. Down for the count. We got one more turn before the Perish Song takes us all out. We'll leave. Oh, we got two more turns. Use Aurora Beam on you and Shockwave. I don't care. Use Shockwave on you. You're loafing around. You ain't gonna do jack shit and might as well heal. You might as well try to throw a Hyper Potion on you, so you're not gonna be able to attack me. And you're out for the count. Bye-bye. You showed me who's the boss. We'll have to take the loss. Oh no. I admit defeat.
I can roll. Oh yeah.
Alright, Fortree City, baby. Let's go. Heal my Pokemon. And then we have to, I believe there is a lovely Kecleon. Call him a Cuckleon. There's a lovely Cuckleon blocking the path. So we can't even get to the gym yet. So we have to go meet Steven again. Do we grab Ultra Balls or should I grab... Oh, we can grab Ultra Balls. Grab 20 of them. Yes. And Super Potions or Hyper Potions. Is our HP really that high yet? Like for the vast majority of our Pokemon. I feel like it's gone down. How much does Super Potions deal? 50? We probably get away with a few of them. I feel like we don't need the other stuff too much. And Super Repel. We'll buy 40 of them. Thank you. Buy the Super Repel, stock up on them. You gotta spend the money. I don't think I've spent the money in this game in a while. Yeah, spend it too. Spend the money. Get some Ultra Balls. Super Potions, mostly because I don't think we really need Hyper Potions right now. Hyper Potions are for when our Pokemon get really high HP, but they don't really have that high of HP really either. And if they do take damage, they don't really take that much right now either. Why am I carrying this Parasol? I'll tell you if you win against me. I mean, you're carrying it because you think it's gonna rain. Why else would you carry the Parasol? Unless you're sitting there just being like, oh, I'm trying to look cutesy with my Parasol. Don't mind me, just got my Parasol right here. I'm just trying to look like a whole snack for these people walking by. Hopefully they notice me. And, Oh my god. I mean, why else would you be carrying the Parasol? I don't think there's too many reasons. And a Jinx. Oh my god, looks like the Jinx is ready for karaoke night. How much does strength deal? You have high physical attack. Does not deal as much as I hope it would, but is Jinx actually bulky? How much does Sludge do to you? Sludge doesn't do that much. How much does Thief do to you? Thief does a little bit more. But I feel like Sludge would kill you because we have a chance of poisoning at least this turn. Maybe. Oh, it didn't matter.
you're out for the count. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.
Alright, so then we have... You can go ahead and use one of those super potions. So then it makes me... Then I don't really have to go to the PC that often, which is kind of nice. It's convenient. Yeah, see, I take like that amount of damage like relatively probably like each turn or each battle. Even less. So we don't really need that much EXP to be, or not EXP. You can't heal your EXP. We don't need that much HP to be restored, I should say. My Pokemon is strong. How about yours? My Pokemon are strong. How about yours? Do you have multiple Pokemon? Oh, your Pokemon is. Okay, so you only have one. You were right. I was wrong. And you have a Slowking. Go ahead and throw Nurse Joy out. Throw Nurse Joy out. Use Shockwave. Ooh, you can't disable if I didn't use any moves, you silly. You silly willy. And you're out for the count. Bye-bye, Slowking. I've actually wanted to use the Slowking before. I've used them in Pokemon Stadium, but like I stated before, like a lot of Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium that are like fully evolved and like to the top tier level that they could be, don't have the greatest move pool. So I feel like a Slowking only knew like Water Gun and Confusion. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, this isn't really worthy of a like Slowking. Hey, Steven. Lucy, hi. It's been a while. There's something here that you can't see, right? Now, if I were to use this device on this invisible obstacle, no, rather than describing it, I should just show you. That would be more fun. Lucy, are your Pokemon ready for battle? Absolutely, they're always ready for battle. Lucy, show me your true power as a trainer. Steven used the Devon Scope. An invisible Pokemon became completely visible. The starter Pokemon attacked.
Kecleon!
It's a Kecleon. Kecleon. A wild Vampy. Wow, it transformed. I've actually used a Phanpy before. Evolved into a Donphan in Pokemon Silver, one run. Taught an Earthquake. That thing slapped. Such a good Pokemon. Such a high, good physical attack and everything. I see, your battle style is intriguing. Your Pokemon have obviously grown since I met you first in Dewford. I'd like you to have this Devon Scope. Who knows? There may be other concealed Pokemon. You're right, Steven, there might be. There's always more Pokemon. I enjoy seeing Pokemon trainers who strive together. I think you're doing great. Well, let's meet again somewhere. Thanks, Steven. Always rooting for me. You gotta always have somebody that roots for you in the background. They don't necessarily have to just be in the background either, but I think just having somebody that like continually just roots for you and cheers you on and hopes the best for you, like I think that's a beautiful just kind of like friendship, whatever relationship you have with the person, whether they're a friend, acquaintance, or just some random stranger. Like it's a nice thing. Like that's why I try to provide that to a lot of people just in itself. Like I love just being as kind as possible to people and giving compliments and just being a positive person, because it helps so much people. You never know what's going on really in somebody's head, so why not be kind? You don't know what's going on in their head. Like if your head's messy and somebody's like kind to you, how does it make you feel? It makes you feel probably pretty great. Why not give that to other people? And it makes you feel even better that you're just being kind to people. Even when it's like really hard and you're like negative in your head, if you could just be kind to like one person, I guarantee it'll probably make you feel a lot better. Like just do a kind deed. Makes you feel better. Giving is such a nice thing, and so many people get like burnt out from it because they're like, oh, well, I'm kind to everybody but nobody's kind to me. It's like, that doesn't mean that you have to stop being kind. It means that if people are being rude to you and disrespectful, I think just setting up boundaries would be a beautiful thing in itself. Don't tolerate it, because it's like your worth and you're better than that, I think, for the most part. But I think also just take a moment and take a step back and ask yourself, it's like, are they really like being mean to you, or are they trying to like help you and maybe it just doesn't come off the right term? Which I don't think justifies somebody's like maladaptive behavior in the slightest either. If somebody's just being completely belligerent, but they're like, oh, well, I'm just trying to be helpful. It's like, I don't think that justifies that in the sense either. Oh my god, you have a Lugia. Oh shit. Anyways, like I was saying, that I feel like you shouldn't tolerate like bad behavior by all means, but at the same time, like, just try to see if they were trying to be like kind to you. Like there's always something you can learn from somebody saying something negative to you. Like there's always like that little like silver lining to it. I feel like there is, at least, and I feel like I've always been able to find a silver lining, and I'm very much like addicted in a sense to finding the silver lining in everything. Like I get there's some extreme circumstances that you might not just be able to find a silver lining, and that's fine. But I feel like most situations you can always find like a silver lining, whether it's just a silly little circumstance or it's something completely serious. Like I think there's always something there, and that's not me trying to like preach about like positivity to the point where it's like toxic positivity, where it's like, oh, just smile, be grateful. Like, no. Like, if you're having a rough day and you need to be like negative or just try to get that shit out, like, do what you need to do. Just try to be as respectful as you can. That's what I always try to do myself, and I'm not going to tell other people to do something that I wouldn't do myself. Like, I pride myself on leading by example. Like, I would not ever, I try my best. Like anyone, I'm human, but I try my best to, like, do the thing, like, lead by example in that retrospect. Like, if I am telling people to be kind during rougher times, I try my best to do that kind of stuff too. Do I slip through the cracks on that stuff occasionally? Yeah. More often than not, I'm probably kind compared to being rude and disrespectful. Do you have water absorb? No. That's nice to know. Thank God you don't have water absorb. Ooh, your rage is building. I'm so scared.
Ooh, your rage is building. Ooh.
Not worried about it. I'm going to take you down regardless. You're going to feel my rage. Even though I don't really have any right now. But I'll get some just for you. Just for you there, buddy pal. Go ahead, use rage on me.
Ooh, your rage, it still didn't do that much to me. Oh.
Your rage still wasn't built up enough. Joke's on you, Charmeleon. Smeargle. Hey there, Smeargle. How you doing? You use Sketch and steal one of my moves? We'll go ahead and use Surf. And we'll use Soft Boiled. If I can. Oh, what are you gonna get? You get my thunder or my Shockwave? Oh, you could use that against clamps. That's alright. Even if you use it against clamps, I have Soft Boiled and I can use that on clamps. And plus a Super Potion. So I'm not too concerned, even if you use it on me. Nurse Joy, go ahead and heal herself. Save me a Super Potion. She's pretty much got an unlimited stack of them. Oh, false party is no longer secure by Safeguard. Oh, I wasn't really concerned about Safeguard to begin with. We'll go ahead and use Surf on you and Shockwave. Who's going to hit first? Ooh, the Smeargle hits first. How much damage does it do?
Not even that much, man.
Can't say that was very shocking of you. I'm not shocked in the slightest. Yeah. That's what happens when I have my tank, aka healer, out with one of my special attackers. Does pretty good work. Alright, so we go here, here, here. No. Then we go here. And I go here. No, I'm just kidding. I go here. Double battle. There's no need for Winona. Our gym leader is... Oh, I didn't even pick up what they said. I'm plenty good enough for you. The lovers of bird Pokemon aspire to join this gym. As a member of the 4-Tree Gym, I am not allowed to lose. Well, as somebody that's coming to challenge said gym and take said gym on, I don't allow myself to lose either, so... Looks like we are at a stalemate. And I will use Aurora Beam, instantly taking out the Vibrava, and Shockwave on the Feraligatr. I love Feraligatr too. Vibrava's really good. When it evolves. Evolves into that Flygon, man. Dude, Flygon is fantastic. Buddy's getting those levels. 7 more levels, baby. 7 more levels. And we get to see what you turn into. If it was worth the grind or if it wasn't. I'm thinking it was probably worth the grind. I'm hoping at least it's worth the grind. We'll go ahead and use Surf. Neither one of you should have Water Absorb. Feraligatr just doesn't get it. I know that. Even its hidden ability, I think it has... Every starter, water starter has Torrent. I know that from memory because I am a bit... Oh, you shit stain. has Torrent, because I'm a big water type user. I love water types. Water types are my favorite. I've used a water type probably for like every generation at start. Well, I just love them with a passion. Anyways, they have Torrent, and his hidden ability is Sheer Force, I believe. Yeah, Sheer Force. So it wouldn't even learn Water Absorb. Unless you like skill swapped, which, oh my god, you got 2 Lugias? Hey, we're finding a lot of Lugias here. Alright, bet. I'll fight the Lugia. You know what, we'll kill the Shelder. I think the Shelder will die just from 1 shockwave. Just take it out, otherwise next turn I'll probably use Protect and just stall me a little bit. And I ain't having that. Oh, you have Aurora Beam too. Joke's on you that Nurse Joy don't take much damage. But you gotta take a pretty penny. Yeah, you're out next turn. But I feel like you're gonna heal yourself. Or you're gonna use Protect. Oh, you actually didn't use Protect this turn. You use Protect next turn then. Nurse Joy didn't even really need to use Soft Boiled. But I kinda wanted to use it because I thought I was gonna take down Lugia. Lugia even attack? Or if it attacked, it didn't really do any damage. Oh, you have Whirlwind. Interesting. I'll go ahead and use Stomp and Shockwave on the Lugia. And now, yeah, I kind of guessed that you were going to use Protect. And it has Strong Guess. That's right, the Lugia is going down. Lugia is not really that much of a threat, I feel like, this early on in the game. I feel like it's just bulky. Doesn't have, like, the good attacking moves yet. Alright, you're going down this turn unless you get a Protect and you get 2 off in a row. Which it does not look like you get. That's beautiful. And they were defeated. I believe we have 1 more single battle? I don't think we have any more double battles. Yeah, just 1 more single battle. I'll just take this guy on. Get him out of the way. You better know that there's all sorts of flying type Pokemon. You do know that, right? Oh, I do know that. Flying Pokemon are a necessity for any kind of run. You have a Ninetales, though. I don't think that's a flying type there, sir. Last time I checked, I don't think that thing can grow wings. Unless its tails can become like a helicopter blade and go... just go all the way up, which I don't think is really possible, but you know... in the world of Pokemon, anything could really exist. You seem to know your stuff. Yeah, I know that your Ninetales is not a flying type Pokemon. Or a bird Pokemon. Go ahead, use Super Potion. Charlie doesn't really need it. We'll hold off on Charlie. You know, we could use the Never Melt Ice and throw that. No, not use it. Oopsie. We can throw that on you, yes. Never Melt Ice, and then we'll throw the Amulet Coin on Nurse Joy. Do we have anything that's... okay, so you have that Quick Claw. Go ahead and give that to Charlie for now. I don't think Charlie's really that slow. Really? But I feel like it would be the most helpful thing that I can really give you. Reduce accuracy, Bright Powder. Reduce accuracy of me or reduce accuracy of the opponent? So if it reduces accuracy of me, I don't want to put it on me. If it reduces accuracy of the opponent, then I'm like, that might be a good move. Alright, so we have this, 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 and this. Alright, Winona. The heck do you have? We'll start off with Clams. I don't know what she's going to start off with. I am Winona, the leader of the 4-Tree Pokemon Gym. I have become one with the bird Pokemon and soared the skies. However grueling the battle, we have triumphed with grace. Witness the elegant choreography of bird Pokemon and I. Alright, I'll witness it. Like I say, that's much, but I'll witness it. Cubone. That ain't a bird Pokemon either, lady. Y'all gotta get your facts straight and actually understand what a bird Pokemon is. But you know what? I'll take it, because I can take the Cubone down. At least it's not like the Marowak using Bone Club on me. That brings back horrid memories. And a Vaporeon. We'll go ahead and switch out to Nurse Joy. Go ahead and use Shockwave. We actually might be able to make it through Mount Pryor and get up to the top, and I think that's probably where we almost might end it today. I thought we were going to have to end it with a Winona fight, but we got to Winona pretty quickly. We're making good progress. And the next one, we should be able to take Liz and Tate, and we have to take down the Team Aqua Fortress and the Team Magma Fortress, and then potentially after that, I believe we have to go to Sutopolis or do that stuff, which we can take care of all that, and then we'll be Elite Four ready by Tuesday next week. Should be Elite Four ready. That's if I just stick to the 2 days that we're doing right now, though, too. Which right now I plan on. I don't want to overdo it by any means. But we'll have Gen 3 pretty close to be wrapped up. I mean, we're already getting the 6th gym badge right now. And then we just have the 7th and 8th, which is Tate and Liza. And then we have, what's his name, Wallace? I think his name's Wallace? Maybe Wallace is Ruby and Sapphire. I can't remember. I think it's Wallace. Clam Pearl, we'll stay in. We'll go ahead and heal up first, though. Soft boiled. My buddy Maxim's not going to catch up to me anytime soon. I think he's still on Gen 2. I should take a look at his progress. He's a fellow streamer that I've been checking out. Really good, just funny, hilarious stuff that he has. He does Friday Night Funkin' on Friday nights. Obviously, Friday night and then Funkin'. He does Pokemon Crystal 2. He's going through all the generation games, kind of like how I am before Pokemon Scarlet and Violet come through. But he's doing, I believe, regular runs of them. I don't think he's doing any randomized the last time I checked. He might start doing it with the other generations. I don't know. He might have got a little influenced by like me doing the randomizers. Who knows? But right now he is on Crystal, and I haven't seen the progress that he's made. I'm going to have to check out one of his videos and see where he's at. But I'm going to be through Gen 3 in no time. Like, we're already over halfway through. I think the longest part of this game we have coming up in the next episode, which is pretty much getting through the Team Aqua and Team Magma fortresses, and then getting the legendary Soothe down, and then we get to battle Wallace. I keep saying Wallace, and I hope that's right. Which he's a water type gym leader. Ooh, you got a Barbroach. We'll stay in. She wasn't much of a challenge either, though. I could go a little bit beyond the 3-hour mark, though, too. I just don't want to try to go, like, too much and do, like, 5 hours. But if we do, like, 3 hours and 30 minutes, I'm not opposed to that. But I have to have enough time to go grocery shopping today. And then I also have to make sure that I have enough energy to stream 3 hours worth. At least I try to do 3 hours at least on my streams. If I do a little shorter, it's not the end of the world. But we have to get through the next world in Paper Mario, the 1,000-Year Door. We have to go through the Dark Village, the Creepy Steeple. That's going to be fun when we go through there, though. Go through the Creepy Steeple. You'll also be able to use the HM Fly. This is a gift from me. I believe she gives us Aerial Ace. Is it Aerial Ace? Yep. Aerial Ace. No Pokemon should avoid it, just like Shockwave. Anybody learn it that would be useful to know it? Anybody? I feel like at least one of my Pokemon can learn it. Oh, Buddy can? I'm gonna save it, Buddy. I'm gonna wait. So I don't know what you're gonna evolve into. And I don't want to teach you TMs, and that's like, it's like I wish I didn't teach that TM to you. Who is it? Scott? Hi, Lucy, it's me. Just as I thought, you won at the 4-Tree Gym. Your strength. Perhaps you really are the trainer that I've been searching for. Remember, you have a fan in me. I'll be cheering from the sidelines. Keep up the great work. Click. Bye-bye, Scott. It's my homie Scott checking in on me. Alright, we'll go heal up at the Pokemon Center. Then I'll blast my way to Lily Cove City. I always like to go there first instead of Mount Pyre, so then I usually unlock it, so that way I can fly there. But I also don't have a flying type Pokemon yet, but I could get one along the way. We could get a flying type. Dude, we're looking pretty good though. We got 6 gym badges in. And we're only 9 hours in. About 10 hours in, practically. By all means, it's not a speedrun. But I think it's pretty cool when I've made like pretty good progress to this point with the randomizer. Made pretty good progress. I should be proud of that. Should take this item down here because I don't know what it is. Oh, is it Kecleon? Do I get to battle this Kecleon? Oh, I get to battle this one. What's it gonna be? It's gonna be something worthwhile? Ooh, baby, what we getting? Oh, Herbert. Herbert, we already had you. We can't have you again. Get out of here. Silly Herbert. Ooh, Waterstone. I don't think we have any Pokemon that would benefit off that right now either. We don't have Cut, so I can't really do that on the tree. Essentially make it down here. Who do I have in front? I have Clamps in front. So we'll switch Clamps. Put Pollution. Pollution hasn't had a lot of screen time lately. Pollution like carried us through the beginning of the game, and now we have to throw Pollution back out to make sure it doesn't get underleveled. Pollution's done a lot for this run, and I couldn't get nearly where I am without it though. Mad respect to this muck. Mad respect. Go ahead and use Strength, because I don't think Sludge will deal much because you are actually Poison Bug type. Ooh, Strength was right. Ooh, that was right. Ooh, baby. Let's go, buddy. And a Poliwhirl. Stay in. Come at me, Poliwhirl. You got the... Might have that Rain Dish or that ability to make you faster in the rain. Oh, you do not, because I went faster. I don't think Pollution's that fast. Ooh, Hypnosis. No, miss me with that.
I don't want to go sleepy poo. No sleepy sleep for me.
No sleepy sleep for me, 'cause I'll hit you with a tree. And it definitely won't be free, 'cause I'll charge you that $10 fee. Oh my god. That's the power of my ADHD brain. It can just make little things like that just possible. And then other times it's like I'm just completely focused. And then other times it's like I'm in just that creative headspace. And the stuff that comes out of it wows me. We're actually going to throw Buddy up. So then we get Buddy leveled up faster. We ninja conceal ourselves under the camouflage cloaks. I bet you didn't know where I was. If you don't pay attention, you could get hurt. You're not wrong, because I could trip, could fall, bruise myself. Could trip, break a bone in my body. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can take out one of those Pokemon pretty easy. The other one might be a little bit of a challenge there, buddy. We'll go ahead and use Sludge on you and Surf for Mudshot. Mudshot. Well, you're using Protect anyway, so you're gonna be that cheap little baby. Don't matter, we're taking out the Nuzleaf. Bye bye, Nuzleaf. Hey, buddy, getting that EXP though. Buddy, that's what you would evolve into if this was a normal Pokemon game. Far from it, though. Far from it. Oh, you're even faster than it. Nice job, buddy. Oh, you got a critical hit, too. I am proud of you, buddy. Lower its speed, so now I'm even faster. Oh my gosh, look at you, buddy. Really? Poison doesn't take it down? Ooh, that's gonna hurt me. No, please. Now you lower my speed. Oh boy. Oh, if you took out pollution, I'm pretty sure you're taking out Buddy. Pretty sure Buddy's taking out. Oh my gosh. What a battle. We all faint. So I had to send out 2 Pokemon, so it's still technically a double battle. Yeah, and you're probably only gonna have like 1. Yeah, you're only gonna have 1. And you're like, why not? Alright, this why not's going down. I'm gonna throw the toaster in the bathtub. Didn't even need to throw the toaster in. I got the bathtub ready. Toaster didn't even need to be there. I feel like I should go back and heal. Ooh, 2016. That was a good year. Alright, let's go ahead and heal back real quick. Heal up. Run! Run! Gotta heal real quick. I did not expect that self-destruct. Did not expect it. Freaking fortress. Then again, it doesn't really have, I don't think, that wide of a move pool where it'd have something that would be more beneficial than that really either, though. I don't think so. Take quite a bit of time for you to like actually have something worthwhile. Which is alright. What do we have? Alright, let's go right here. And go down. And I have this trainer battle that I can do right here. How far is Buddy from leveling up again? Oh, it's even faster. It's got Swift Swim. No wonder it's fast. What do you have here? Double battle. Me, Pokemon, and my Parasail. If any one of them go missing, the picture of beauty will be ruined. Your party Pokemon. Do you have different types? Yes, I do have different types. Different type coverage to cover all types of weaknesses. You have a Galarian. Oh my god. Another Lugia? This is the 3rd Lugia we've seen. Holy shit. That's a lot of Lugias, man. That do be a lot of Lugias. That do be quite a bit. Oh, I attacked the Glalie only too. No. Bro. I attacked the Glalie for a reason. I wanted to take that one out first. Better not use Protect again. I'll be a little salty. Best not be. Ooh, that Rock Tomb though does quite a bit. And lower your speed. And Sludgy Sludge. Gust shouldn't do that much. I'm a Rock type. But you are Lugia, so it probably will deal a little bit. And Sludge. You're done. Nice job, buddy. You'll level up next turn. 35. Go ahead and use Thief and Rock Tomb. Slow it down. Slow this legendary bird down. Bring it down to the ground. Use Smackdown. Then Earthquake. Buddy, you better not die on me. Well, it has no item on it? That's sad. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use Strength, and then we will go ahead and use Rock Tomb again. Rock Tomb's actually dealing pretty decent damage to it. But he's also not the strongest Pokemon in the world, though, either. Which is alright. But he should be able to take another attack. Ooh, you're going to attack Pollution instead, huh? I think the rain, I don't think the rain will ever stop, though, either. I think the rain just keeps going in the background. I really couldn't afford that miss. Probably should continue using Thief. I feel like Thief is more effective on it. The Safeguard wouldn't really matter. I'm not really trying to poison it right now. We'll go ahead and use Thief, and then I'll use Rock Tomb, and then you're done. Yep, Lugia is out. Out for the count. Hasta la pasta. Bye-bye. Third Lugia. And Pollution got a level too. Bet. And Buddy's level 35. Buddy's the highest level of my team, but also the most... What's the word for it? Not vital. Most experimental kind of like Pokemon on my team. So you never know what's going to evolve into. If it's going to evolve into something complete trash. Evolve into something I've used before. Ooh, Lava Cookie. Good thing I didn't buy any. Probably all soggy though. Soggy Lava Cookie. Pokemon have special abilities. If you want to become a first-class trainer, learn about them. They do have special abilities. Abilities also got introduced in Gen 3. I keep thinking they got introduced into Gen 2, but they did not get introduced into Gen 2. Gen 3. Abilities are a fantastic thing they got added to Pokemon. Go ahead and switch to Charlie. Charlie's much more suited for this battle. So then I can just overheat. Probably take this thing down in one hit. I don't think it has that high. Oop, I was wrong. I was clearly wrong. We'll go ahead and use Clamps. Clamps was my second choice. And then we'll use Surf on you. Ice would not do that much. If Confusion does that much to me, I'm kind of scared what Psychic would do. But I'm not that scared, clearly, because I get critical hits, so... You're obviously thinking, oh yeah, you have to think when you're going against Metagross. Metagross is pretty challenging of a Pokemon. I ain't gonna lie. And now I get to fight Steven without a Metagross. It's gonna be weird. Steven usually got that Metagross. I will use a Revive. I don't want to go all the way back. Let's start buying some Revives. You got any more double battles coming up? Oh, Kukleon? Oh no, another Kukleon attacked. Oh, that's a Hypno. It's a Hypno. Oh my god, it's another Herbert. How do we get two Herberts? How do we get two Herberts as a random encounter? We're not using you, Herbert. Go back into the wild where you belong. We're not using you. Got that trainer, and then I have that trainer over there. Ironically, I didn't even see them. Oh! Oopsie. What's the item? An antidote? Almost wasn't worth it. What do we have here? Oh, baby, baby, baby. Oh, let's go. And the rain's done. Nothing up there, just to go back. Which we don't really need to. I don't think there's anything that we can go in there. Secret bases, but not really too necessary. Oh, that's the way back. We don't really want that. We got this lovely nerd of a trainer. Is there a double battle over here with it? Oh my god, he spooked me. Want a battle? He spooked the crap out of me. I didn't think he was gonna look at me just like that. How'd you know I was there, bro? You scared the hell out of me. How much does Pollution do to a ground type? I ain't complaining. That'll actually be able to kill you.
Wonder if you learn Sludge Bomb, though. I feel like you kind of don't.
You might actually learn Sludge Bomb, though. And you're done. Didn't even matter. Got a crit. You're out for the count. And you have a Rhydon. Well, I'll tell you, probably going to be a little harder to kill that Rhydon. We'll go ahead and throw Buddy out there. And Buddy will probably get level 36 just off this Rhydon alone. Rhydon will give me quite a bit of EXP. And the chances it surviving a surf are slim to none. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Rhydon.
And you have a cast form. We go ahead and switch out to Nurse... Oh, no. Pollution can take it out. I'm going to say Nurse Joy, and then we use the Zappy Zap Zap, but we don't really need it.
You sludge.
And transformed, and then I will go ahead, use Sludge again. And you're out for the count. Bye-bye, cast form. It's actually a decent Pokemon. I think it's a cool mechanic that you can use Rain Dance, Hail, Sunny Day, and then have Weather Ball be a different move, or Weather Ball could be fire, ice, or water. And that's based off weather and everything. Like, I think it's a cool kind of Pokemon. I like the idea that they have behind Cast Form. Do I think it's that, like, good of a Pokemon to use? Not really, but I think it's a cool, like, idea for a Pokemon. I probably wouldn't use it too much, though, either. Ooh, Peach Berry, so we got Poison Healing. And there should be a double battle right here. We'll actually come down lower. There we go. There are powers beyond our understanding in the world. Can't you see that I have all this stuff with me? Despite that, you still insist that we battle? What kind of stuff do you have with you? Holy God. You got a lot, man. Ooh, you also have a Slow King. So we will go ahead and use Sludge. Team the lovely... We'll team the Persian. Team the Persian first. Lower its speed so then I actually attack faster than it. Otherwise I feel like it would attack faster in Pollution. And you're done. Water Gun. Deals a little bit. That deals a little bit. I don't know why you're gangbanging the lovely Buddy. I don't know what Buddy did to you, but Buddy's still gonna kick ass, take me. Holy shit, that's a lot of damage. I did not think Absorb was gonna do that much. Wow, you with Mega Drain would be... Mega Drain or Giga Drain would be a force to be reckoned with. I mean, given you're at a lot higher level than a lot of my team members, but... Dang, that dealt a lot. And we'll use Sludge. No, we'll actually use Strength on the Slow King. Rock Tomb I'm out of. We'll go ahead and use Surf. Slow King would not have Water Absorb. Oh, it took it out. Perfect. Even better yet. You take that thing out, then you'll use Thief on Blissey. Oh, you have a Blissey, huh? Oh, I wasn't using Thief apparently. I was using Strength. That's alright. Fury attack? I'm rock type, boy. You best be hoping you get a crit. Oh, spoke way too on time on that one. Best be hoping that you get that crit. And we'll use Surf. And Sludge and the Farfetch'd is down. I'm not concerned about the Blissey. I know Blissey's move pool ain't shit. And its stats ain't shit for its move pool that it gets. Egg Bomb ain't gonna do jack diddly to me. Use Sludge, and we'll use Mudshot. Lower your speed. Even though you're not really that fast of a Pokemon, I don't think. I think you're like slower than slow. Hopefully we got Poison off. We do not. I do not have Stomp on any of the Pokemon right now. That would be an amazing move to use against you. So we'll go ahead and use Sludge again. And we'll use Surf. Which the Surf took you out. Stab. Had no concerns with the Stab. Stabby Stab. I guarantee we will have Buddy evolved before the episode ends, which will be nice. I've been waiting quite a while to see what Buddy's going to evolve into. Buddy about got another level just from that. He's actually leveling up pretty quick, like a lot quicker than I thought he would. Oh, hey there, trainer. Stop! Have a good look at my precious Pokemon. I might actually take a look at the Safari Zone. I haven't decided yet if I want to go in there or not. I might take a look in there and see if there's any Pokemon worth grabbing / nabbing. If I do encounter a legendary, I haven't decided already, just like in my head. Like if I encounter a legendary for like a first encounter for a route, I will try capturing it. If I don't capture it, obviously I don't use it. But I'll try. If I can capture it, I'd use one. But I don't want to like go through a route 50 times and try to like go capture something. Like that Groudon I feel like would be a little understandable. I can go back and actually try to maybe capture that one if I couldn't encounter it again the second time. Because I had Pokeballs this time. Didn't have Pokeballs the last time. And I actually have Ultra Balls with me. So if we encounter a legendary, by all means I will try to capture it. Okay, we're to move out to Mount Pie. Alright, bye-bye. Enjoy. And a dragon scale. That'll be nice if we get a dragon. We battle those twins or we can get to Lily Cove. I pretty much want to get to Lily Cove first. What are we getting here? A Plusle? Not really particularly useful. Pollution's actually really low on HP. I should heal Pollution before the battle. Go ahead and use a Super Potion. There we go. And then we'll use one... Actually, we'll save the Super Potion. I will use Soft Boiled on the rest of the damage. And then use Soft Boiled on Buddy. One more. That's what I'm talking about. And then we'll use one more on Pollution. There we go. We'll save that Super Potions. Save money. There's nothing I love more than checking out other people's Pokemon. I agree with you, man. I want everybody to see the Pokemon I've raised. I mean, you probably put a lot of hard work into raising your Pokemon, so both of you would love to see other people's Pokemon, and I agree with you. You also have a Blaziken and a Snorlax. Interesting way to start a battle. Either I have it all uphill from here, or I have it all downhill from here. Hopefully we got it uphill. Hopefully the Surf is enough to take the Blaziken out. Is it? Oh, it's just about there. Ooh, Snorlax actually took some good damage from that. And the Blaziken's down. Got poisoned. Sand Attack. That kind of worries me a little bit. I don't like my accuracy being lowered. Belly Drum. I mean, it'd be good if you were faster, but you're not faster. You kind of played yourself, Snorlax. Sorry to say, but you just gave me the W. And Buddy level 37. Buddy's gonna be level 38 just by this battle. Endure? Absolutely not. Yes, stop trying to learn it. And a Stantler. Okay. What do we have? Use the Sludge on you and Surf. You avoid it, it's fine. Snorlax can't avoid it. Snorlax is dead. Belly Drum was useless. Didn't even get to use its maxed out attack stat. You have a Lombre. Go ahead and use Sludge on the Lombre. Ooh, took down the Stantler without even a thought. What I'd love to see. And you're gonna send out coughing. Okay, so perfect. So we will go ahead and use sludge on Lombre, and then we'll use surf. Surf should be pretty good to the coughing. Yep, I have a chance. Coughing's down. Lombre, I wasn't expecting to kill. If I did kill the Lombre, I'm like, ooh, bet. But we did not. That's alright. And Lombre down. Buddy's gonna be level 38. Let's go, baby. Ooh, Kyogre. Yikes. Makes me faster, though. There's always a plus. Absorb. See how much we deal to this lovely Kyogre. Not too much. The Kyogre is probably pretty bulky, though, to say the least. You have an ancient power and you're going to use that on Buddy. Not the best choice. I don't know why that didn't... Is Kabuto not rock type? Because that shouldn't deal... That should deal not effective damage against me. Because I am rock type. Weird. That is weird. As long as you didn't get a stat boost from all your moves, though. If you got a stat boost from that, I would be a little upset. And you're gonna miss. Hopefully you don't miss. That'd be a sad day if both of you did. And the Kyogre's down. And Buddy actually didn't get to 38, surprisingly. Interesting. Okay, is there more double battles, or is this the only double battle we can get? Max Elixir. That's a good item to get. Got this trainer. With my Pokemon, I have traveled to the world's four corners. You might say I have some confidence in my abilities. I mean, if you have to say it, you probably don't have it. It's one thing I've learned. Quiet confidence. It's a beautiful thing. The more loud and boisterous you are about something, typically you're not really confident in it. Which is not a bad thing either. I mean, you'll gain confidence as you do it. But people that get very showboaty about something, they're like, oh, I'm so good at this, I'm so good at this, and they sit there and brag and shit. It's like, dude, just chill out a little bit. Like, be a little bit more humble. Don't need to brag. Oh, Gentleman Jill. Thank you, sir. I got many people trying to slide in my DMs. I feel like I'm getting a lot more numbers in this game compared to when I play as a male. Maybe it's just because I'm female. They're all trying to just give me their number. Alright, so I got you. Can battle you. Or I can avoid you and get you on the way back, which will probably avoid... Oh, I could have did a double battle here. Shoot. That's alright, though. That's alright. What do you have? 2 Pokemon? A Beautifly. What else you got? We'll use Strength on that. That should kill it. Almost instantaneously. Butterfree with the skin. It's a different Butterfree.
Different Butterfree.
I buy Beautifly. Use Mega Drain on a Poison type. Good luck. It's not gonna do that much. Good luck there, buddy. Oh, you're gonna do it again? You wanna see me fail again?
No.
Then watch me get paralyzed. I've been like talking that mad crap, and then I get paralyzed, and then I die. And a Cascoon. Fitting team you have here. Ooh, Harden, huh? You just want to prolong the battle and be a lovely jerk, don't you? You didn't prolong it too long with that critical hit.
Not today.
Bye-bye, Scarlet. Is the other one Violet? Another person named Violet? Are you named Violet? We'll battle you when I come back. I want to heal. We got a rival battle too. We'll take the rival battle, finish them off. I think that's the last rival battle we actually get, too. I don't think we get another rival battle throughout the game. I think we're done. Like, we got a Wally. We get the battle Wally. But, like, our actual, like, Brendan, I don't believe we get to fight again in the mainline story. Like, outside the mainline story, I think you get to actually, like, fight him again. Like, if you so choose. Here's the mood deleter's house. Alright, Brendan. Oh, hey, it's Lucy. I'm running an errand for my dad. No, I'm not buying any dolls. Anyway, it's been a while. Want to have a battle and see who's been raising Pokemon better? Aw, but you gotta know that I'm not gonna lose to no Lucy. I mean, you've lost to me. We look at our record. I don't know how many times I've battled you offhand, but I can guarantee that you're not gonna win, especially with that little Lotad. You might want to learn about evolving your Pokemon there, bro. If you got base evolutions this late, you're looking pretty rough. I got one base evolution this late, only because it doesn't evolve till later. And you have a Seadra. We stay on. Pollution will gain a level off this one. Get Pollution to level 31. Perfectly acceptable. And take down the Seadra.
Bye-bye, Seadra.
You get Pollution at easy level. You're out for the count. Level 31. Let's go, baby. No new moves yet? Nope. Ooh, you got a Victory Bell, huh? Well, I know what Victory Bell loves. Victory Bell loves some overheat. Learned that at Norman real quick. Oh, you also like sleep powder. You learned from my dad. You silly Brendan. You also learned that strat from my dad. Oh, but you use the sweet scent second. So that way you don't miss on the second sleep powder, huh? That's alright. He probably took my dad's Victory Bell. He was probably like crying to my dad. He'd be like, oh, I didn't get any like strong Pokemon. I need a stronger one. Can you get me one? Hands in the Victory Bell. He's like, here, this defeated my kid the first round. He's like, you should have no problem with this. Just use sleep powder and razor leaf. That sweet scent, throw a little bit of that in there. It's my son's weakness. Why do I feel like the transaction went just like that? He's still lost. Alright, Lapras. Still haven't learned about not using Perish Song in your last Pokemon, man. You pretty much sealed your fate by itself. You sealed your fate all on your own. I hope you know that. I pretty much switch out my Pokemon and just ride this out. Which I'm going to. Alright, buddy. Go ahead, use Confuse Ray on me. I don't care. I just gotta have Buddy survive the battle. And we won. I mean, we win regardless, even if Buddy does faint. I don't want Buddy to faint. I don't prefer it. Oh my god, Buddy, you deal quite a bit of damage to yourself. You're a little powerhouse, aren't you? That Ice Beam be dealing quite a bit of damage to you too. Hey, you know that Pokemon you used Perish Song on me? I'm gonna send it right back out to taunt you. But look, one of us is gonna faint and the other one's not. Oh, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Will Wapwis. Nice knowing ya. You've done a lot of raising. That stings a bit. I had a head start on you as a trainer. Just because you had a head start didn't mean nothing. I plan on going home to Little Root. You know, I'm helping out my dad and his Pokédex, and it's coming together pretty decently. So I should go show it to him. Lucy, what are you going to do? Collect all the gym badges and take the Pokemon League Challenge? Maybe I'll do that too. Well, anyway, hang in there. I will, Brendan. You hang in there too, man. hopefully you learn how to get better Pokemon and also learn how to train a little bit better. Hopefully you get better with that. It's a definite skill that's very helpful to have. Do we actually get to buy any good TMs? Where's the TM counter? No, I don't want any of that. I feel like the next person has proteins, don't they? Yep, I don't want any of that either. I don't use any of that stuff because I feel like the hyper or the EV training later on that they have, I feel like that's more beneficial and negates all damage, protect, and then it's light screen and reflect, which are decent. And you have Fire Blast, you have Thunder, you have Blizzard, and you have Hyper Beam. So we will go ahead and take Thunder, and we'll go ahead and take Hyper Beam. Blizzard, I'm not sure if I really want. Fire Blast will take. You know what? We'll just buy all of them just to have them. And we might actually throw Reflect and. We'll take Reflect and Light Screen too. I might teach those to Blissey if I can. Teach those to Blissey, teach Thunder. So now we can teach Thunder to it instead of bulk it up. Teach Thunder to Nurse Joy. Once we get Thunderbolt, I'll teach Thunderbolt to it instead, but I feel like Thunder will be pretty good. And it's got 10 PP, so that's pretty good. Not bad at all. And then we'll throw Light Screen and Reflect on it if I can. Oh, I can! So we'll go ahead and get rid of Growl. Reflect I could throw on a different Pokemon though too, so it's not just all on you. Let me throw Reflect on somebody else. And then we'll teach Hyper Beam. I don't know who to teach Hyper Beam to. Blizzard I'll keep for now. At least teach a Light Screen. I feel like my team is more weak to special attacks than it is to physical attacks right now. That boosts my team up quite a bit more. We'll go ahead and heal quick after the rival battle. Oh, welcome to the Pokemon Center. Yes. Absolutely. Heal my Pokemon. Please and thank you. Then we have to go to Mount Pyre first, and then we unlock the actual... So we can go to the Team Aqua base, and we can go to the Team Magma base. Which Team Magma base we have to go back to... That's over by Flannery's area. Go all the way back over there, which is fine. Not that bad at all. So... Yeah, pollution can stay out for now. That's fine. I have this routine. Defeat 5 trainers a day. Guess what? You're number 5. And guess what? You're not gonna get that. You're not gonna get that routine done today. I hate to tell you, but your routine is gonna get thrown out the window, and you're gonna have to come up with a different routine of defeating 4 trainers a day. Because if I'm your 5th one, you're not gonna get the W. I can tell you that right now. You ain't getting the W. Not today, not ever. And you got a Mareep. We'll stay in. Then I believe I have that lady over here, which will defeat her. Then we have a double battle. And then we have Mount Pyre. And then after Mount Pyre, I will probably be done with this game. We'll play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door later. I plan on playing that about 9 o'clock. I might start a little earlier. I might. I haven't decided. But I'm thinking we could probably get the entire Creepy Steeple done in today's episode. I feel like we could. I don't see why we couldn't. Make a lot of progress with it though. Alright, so we'll take this lady. What do you have? Will you play with my delightfully pretty Pokemon? Yeah. Will I also defeat your delightfully pretty Pokemon? Yes. You have a Swablu. That's it? That's all you got? Lady, I want a little bit more of a challenge than that. I got a critical hit regardless, so you're done for. Bye-bye. This isn't what I meant. No, but you're well spent. Ooh, we should get that item. Ooh, a Chansey. I have your evolved form. There, Chance. PP Max. Ooh, I'll have to think about who I want to use that on. Essentially makes like one of my moves maxed out and has the most power points available. It's such a beautiful item. I usually always use it on my water type with Surf. I love having Surf maxed out because I literally just spam Surf so much. Such a good move. Alright, twins. Together we are fearless. We demonstrate how tough we are. Alright, Joy. What's your sister's name? Senior and Junior Joe and Max. Loudred and Muck. Interesting. Well, either way, you're going down. Go ahead and use Sludge on the Loudred, and then I will use Surf. Should be pretty good damage to you guys both. Yeah, that's pretty good. Use Minimize. I'm not too concerned. I feel like Surf will still hit you. Then you're gonna use Stop on me. I didn't use Minimize. You should have used Stop on your own Pokemon. And we use Surf again. Surf's still doing really good damage to you, both of you. If I still miss and if I get stomped or flinched, either way, Surf's gonna take you out next turn. So I'm not too concerned. And then Buddy gets 39. Then one more level. One more level till we get to see if it was worthwhile raising Buddy or if it was a complete waste of my time. And 39. I had a strong feeling I was going to level up. Alright, so what do we have? We'll go ahead and take that paralyzation off. Should have something to heal that. I know I have the lava cookie. Might just use it. Yeah, we'll just use the lava cookie. How much EXP do you need now? So I can keep track. You need 4,196. That's not bad. Is this a trainer? No? You're not a trainer? Really? You're just some lady that tells me about the route? Okay. We get an encounter on the water? No? Oh, I spoke too soon. Ooh, Poliwrath. We actually already have 2 water types. Probably shouldn't have another one. Fighting type would be good. Ooh, what are we gonna get in this tower? Pineco. I've used a fortress before. They're good. We don't really need another wall though. We already have Blissey. Alright, Malpire, here I come. Malpire Summit, I should say. What do you got? Oh, Shadow Ball. Oof. Who can learn that? That's still physical this gen too, isn't it? I think it's still physical. Or is it special this gen? Did they fix it? Is it? I should look. Is Shadow Ball... If it's special, I am teaching Blissey that, because that would be a good move for Blissey to know. Shadow Ball. Is it physical? Oh, shame. Shame, shame, shame. Oh, that's a shame. Damn. That's a dang shame, man. That's actually physical. Dang. Oh well. That's alright. So I probably don't want to teach that to Nurse Joy because Nurse Joy has that garbage physical attack. Oh my god, 20. You are not meant to have Shadow Ball, my friend. That's alright though. We'll teach it to somebody worthwhile that has that good physical attack. We have an iron. We could put that on my lovely Nurse Joy. What else you got here? Oh, Thunderstone. We don't really need it, but I'll take it. Won't say no. What do we got here? Any wild encounters that are worth getting? I've actually used one before because I've used a Gengar. You'd evolve into something random. Oh no, you wouldn't because you had to trade. You would not evolve at all. You would not be a wise choice. Ha! Too bad for you. If you came earlier, you only would have had to battle the wimpy Team Magma. But since your arrival now, you have to take us on. Toughies. Oh. Oh, so I get the easy ones now. Because the hard ones were already taken out? Wailord. Big old whale. Whale. Maybe a sludge on you. Poison the big whale. Oh my god. Your whole ass Wailord just got freaking spanked. I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. I thought it was gonna be a little bit more of a challenge. Oh my gosh. Is there an item here? I feel like there should be. There might not be. That's alright. Is there an item here? No? No item there? Alright, what's here? Double battle, I see. No! Those Team Magma goons got here ahead of us. We can't fall behind. Then why are you guys just standing here? You're gonna fall even more behind just from standing here. Go up there and face them. Go up there and try to destroy them. Sludge. Sludge. Sludge fudge. Woo, bye-bye. I could have called you Purple Fudge. Nice job, Pollution. I thought you were one of those magmas who happened to come back. No. I'm a vigilante. We saw you at Mount Chimney. You don't belong to either team, so why would you be here? Oh, I know. You tried to join Team Magma, but they wouldn't have you. Well, don't think we'll let you join Team Aqua. I'm not trying to join either team, alright? I'm just trying to catch these legendary Pokemon, and y'all just trying to get them back and screw up the balance of the world. I just want to capture them, use them, pet them, love them, cherish them. Y'all just want to use them as weapons. Go ahead and use Minimize and Surf. Minimize and Surf strat. Oh, that Grimer. Onyx is down, I know that. Onyx wasn't even standing a chance. Bye-bye. Cradley. I'm minimizing pollution. How dare you minimize? I didn't say you get to minimize. I only get to minimize. Alright. We're going to go ahead and use Sludge on Cradley and then Surf. Grimer avoids the attack. Of course it does. And Pollution should have super effective damage. Oh, it wasn't super effective, but it still did quite a bit. Come on, baby. Hit the Grimer next time with Surf. Hit the Grimer. Hit the Grimer. Come on. Come on. Oh, not Sludge on you. Ooh, I don't like that Confuse Ray. I do not like that at all. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Bye-bye. It's the power of no. You have got destroyed. And 32. Nice job, Pollution. And Buddy's gonna level up either this battle or next battle. Ooh, you have an Electrode. Use Sludge on you and Mudshot. Mudshot would be a perfect move to use against you. Ooh, you got poison. Yeah, baby. Yeah, buddy. Ooh, snapped out of confusion. Buddy ain't playing around. Hell no. And lower your speed stat, so now you're not that fast anymore. Sonic Boom, instant 20 damage. That's fine. Let me use Sludge. And you out for the count. Bye-bye, Electro. Nice knowing you. And you're out. If you're gonna mess with anyone, let it be Team Magma. If you want to join Team Aqua that badly, we can consider it. Yeah, you consider it, and I literally destroyed you. You do a little bit more than considering at this point. Team Magma's Maxi got ahead of us, but we also got what we wanted. The red orb preserved at Mount Prior. I, Archie, now have it in my possession. Now we can bring our ultimate objective to fruition. Okay, team, we're pulling out. Oh no, this cannot happen. Not only the blue orb, but even the red orb has been taken. The blue and red orb must never be separated. They belong together. What are those men trying to do with those two orbs? Oh, yes, it was Team Magma who came and took the blue orb first. Well, in their haste, they left this behind. I couldn't imagine what it exactly could be. I would like you to have it. Perhaps it will be useful in some way. Magna Emblem. Let's go, baby. I said I wanted to make sure that my lovely Kabuto evolved. And I stand by that. So we gotta let Kabuto evolve before we finish. Alright, so I'm gonna use a Super Repel. And then we gotta make our way to the Team Magma hideout. Let's see here. Where is... There's Super Repel. There it is. Let's go, baby. But I'm not gonna go like too long after the 3-hour mark. Just because I still gotta go grocery shopping, make something to eat, relax, and then make the... Oh, we might not even get to Team Magma because we still have all these trainers that we battle over here. Ooh, somebody just peeking in the corner. I think I'm gonna avoid you with the passion. We'll switch out Pollution for Clamps. We'll throw Clamps out there. Because Clamps could deal Surf, and then so could Mount Pyre, where the spirits of Pokemon sleep. Will your Pokemon sleep? When there are no trainers around, I let my Pokemon battle each other. I watch them. Oh my god, what the fuck am I witnessing? Y'all a bunch of weirdies. Alright, so Surf and Surf. Surf's up, man. Good thing you're weak to Surf. And you immediately fainted. Surf's up, brah. Nice job, buddy. You get to evolve after the battle is done. As long as you don't faint. If you faint, I'm going to get a little upset. Surf's up, man. I love spamming Surf. Especially this generation, it's so, like, just broken. Because it doesn't deal any damage to your partner. Use Aurora Beam on you, and then I will use Rock Tomb on you. Should we out for the count? Just about. I'm more worried about the Parasect. Yep, I was definitely more worried about the Parasect. Parasect is gonna be the annoying one that I feel like will use Mega Drain, and I will have Buddy killed in battle, which I don't want. That's alright. Parasite's down. And Sweet Kiss. Are you putting both my Pokemon to sleep? Oh, confused. I can deal with confusion. That's fine. Surf and Surf. Surf's up, bro. Follow you? I mean, you're the only Pokemon that I can really attack. And I don't plan on attacking my
fellow partners here. I tell you what, I don't plan on doing that. Oh, golly, no.
Thank you. Told me to follow you even though I was confused. Thanks, bro. And just like that, we get to see what Buddy evolves into. Overflowing with vitality. I kind of like your Pokemon. I like my Pokemon too there, buddy. Alrighty. What's this thing gonna randomly evolve into? Oh my god. I already know what it's evolving into. A Torkoal. Dang, we got a Torkoal with Surf. Stop learning amnesia, yes. I have 2 fire types. Probably not wise. Probably not wise at all. Now your physical attack is like really good, but your special attack is kind of garbage. A Torkoal with Surf. I don't know if we'll keep you on the team permanently. We'll probably put you there for now. If I get something better, I'm probably going to get rid of you. Just being honest. I'm going to wake you up though. So that way you can actually like do damage. Imagine a Torkoal with Aerial Ace though. That's what I could have taught it before I let it evolve. A Torkoal Surf, though. Oh my god. That's so chaotic. I'll turn your lights out while I rip through this too. I'll have to tell you, bird Pokemon are my obsession. Birds are cool. They're the best. If you do have a bird type, though, I'm going to use Rock Tomb, and it's going to destroy your bird type. I'm just saying right now, you do not have a bird type. Oh my gosh. It'll be funny. A Torkoal with Surf. That's too funny. The Torkoal's got a really high special or high physical attack too. Well, I shouldn't say really high, but it's got a higher physical attack than it normally would have. I think too. Compared to my other team members, it's pretty decently up there. Go ahead and use Absorb. What a move set for a Torkoal to know. What a move. I feel like 2 fire types in a land of a lot of water maybe is not the best opportune kind of area. Yeah, well, White Smoke is going to be so nice though too. With stat reduction, so I don't get any stat reduction practically. We'll use Rock Tomb on you. Slow that Gyarados down. Plus it'll deal a lot of damage. Oh yeah. I'm liking that Rock Tomb damage right now. That Rock Tomb damage is pretty lit. No stat loss from me, buddy. What a perfect name for like a Torkoal though too. Torkoal's name is Buddy. When my one watcher comes back that actually like named that Pokemon, he's gonna be like, where did your Kabuto go? I'm like, my Kabuto evolved into Torkoal. Next time, lend your ears to the full time. Alright, keep getting numbers. Number. Shoal Salt. That's how you get the Shoal Bell, I believe. Oh, another double battle. Don't be too happy if your Pokemon develop psychic powers. You need to refine these powers to make them really useful. Hello, child. Can you spare me some time?
No!
You get no time. I got no time to give you, no time to give myself. You're not gonna get this, cause I'm gonna be bye. I don't know where I was going with that one. That one didn't turn into a rhymey song. It's alright. Buddy, surf them away. Nothing like surfing on a fire turtle. Can you imagine the look on everybody's faces when they see like a turtle that breathes fire just surfing away on the ocean? He's just that hot. That Mudshot's gonna do really good damage though on Torkoal's moveset though too, which is beautiful in itself. Mudshot's just gonna clear out so many different Pokemon. Yeah, not even a chance. That physical attack is just freaking right now. That's fine, you use Super Guard. I'm gonna surf my way through you.
And bye-bye goes the Ninetales.
We'll get to the Team Magma base. And then I will stop recording and then I'll be done. I think that sounds fair. I'd like to face you again if that's okay with you. Absolutely, you face me anytime. Except when I'm not on here though. Go ahead and switch you out for Charlie. Charlie needs some EXP now. Buddy's got quite a bit of EXP. Ooh, another heart scale. That'll be useful. And we got this trainer. Is this the last trainer? I think so. Maybe? Oh, another Shoal Salt. Okay, so we definitely make that Shoal Bell. This is the Berry Master's house. Oh, then we got this trainer. These two. Oh, I was hoping to get them both. Your confidence will boost by beating somebody you know incredibly strong. That's good. Sadly, it won't happen today, but I'm glad that you have that thought. I just don't think you're going to be able to beat me. Especially with that little weak-ass Igglybuff. That Igglybuff ain't going to help you. There goes my confidence. Oopsie. This is my awesome Pokemon. My big brother got it for me. Let me see your bug type. You just got one? Oh, you actually have a bug type too. You actually got a Weedle. That's legit. Too bad your bug type wasn't going to help you that much.
Wow, you meanie.
It's alright. Can't help it if you got like a freaking Weedle. I gotta do jack shit, man. Bird Pokemon that fly elegantly in the sky. They're the best. Yeah? I mean, they look good when they're flying elegantly in the sky. Give you that. I'll give you that there, partner. That's not a bird type Pokemon either. I tell you what, that's a Sableye there. And it's going to use Fake Out. Make me a little mad. But it's alright, because I'm going to go ahead and surf my way through just like I always have. And bye-bye goes your little Sableye. I think I have to actually have Rock Smash on the team. Do we have anyone that can learn Rock Smash? Now that we get to the move to leader, I'm not too concerned about Pokemon knowing NHM. Everybody could practically learn it. Alright, bet. Pollution will learn it then. Pollution doesn't have its set move pool really either. So I'm not too concerned. Well, maybe not. Stop trying to learn it, yes. What about Buddy? Buddy have a set move pool yet? I feel like it doesn't. But it has good moves. Absorb is not the best. They could learn something much better than that. So we'll get rid of Absorb. Can't learn any more grass type moves, sadly, so I gotta definitely pay attention to what I'm deleting. That's alright. Absorb is like very weak though. 20 damage? I don't think it's wise to keep a 20 damage move, even if it's something that the Pokemon can't learn typically. I don't think it's wise to keep a 20 power move. This is not. What are we gonna run into? Anything useful? A Mawile? No, don't really want the. Once it gains a fairy typing, I'd use it, but regular Mawile, we're gonna probably take a pass on there, bud. Take a pass on, dear bud. Oh, you don't want me to escape? You want to be one of my friends? You really want to be one of my friends? I'll tell you what. You survived the surf. I'll think about capturing you. If you can survive it. Ooh, you can. I don't know how good a steel type would do on our team though either. Well, we'll probably pass on you then. So I don't know how great a steel type would do on our team. We don't really need any steel typing because every type that steel can cover, I pretty much have covered in most of my Pokemon. We need a flying type though, so we can have so we can literally fly everywhere. That would be a beautiful thing. Capture a flying Pokemon, that'd be great. We still have all the Stevens trainers, Stevens family. This is all his family right there. We still have all them to battle, which won't take too long. We'll do that another episode, even if I don't know if I'll do it. Might skip it. We got them too, the news reporters. I haven't battled them once. And we still have the desert to go explore. There's still items that we can get there, which is nice, but not necessary. And I still have all the trainers on this route up here, ironically, too. On this little route to Flannery's gym. But I'm not probably going to battle them really either. I've been skipping out on a lot of trainers. Alright, so go ahead. Void you. Where is the Team Magma base? Oh. This boulder is shaking in response to the Team Magma emblem. Oh, there it is right here. Team Magma base. Go ahead and save. 10 hours and 48 minutes. That ain't bad at all. And we're 6 badges deep. That is all I have for today on Pokemon Emerald. I'd like to thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Thank you for coming out. Have a wonderful night. And I'll see you guys later for Paper Mario. Bye.